The King of Cleveland, and you are listening to the nastiest radio show to ever hit the airwaves, Narcistic Nation.
Y'all already know what it is. In and out of traffic. Yeah, 25 bricks, man. Everybody talking about they get that money, man. Let me see you get that money for real. If you gonna go get it, go get it. Like, yeah, 25 bricks, nigga, how we gon' get 'em? You wanna rap 'em, ship 'em, bad, flip 'em, flip 'em. If they don't talk my beat 'em, nigga, I ain't fucking with 'em. I'm out here on this mud, that's the shit y'all need to get on. 25 bricks, nigga, how we gon' get 'em? You wanna rap 'em, ship 'em, bad, flip 'em, flip 'em. If they don't talk my beat 'em, nigga, I ain't fucking with 'em. I'm out here on this mud, that's the shit y'all need to get on. Need to get on that shit y'all need to get on. What you mean? Need to get on that shit y'all need to get on. What you mean? You need to get on that shit y'all need to get on. 25 bricks, that's the shit y'all need to get on. Say it flying down the interstate. Hope I don't get jammed in. On my way to Texas, cause I always keep my hand in. Caught a couple years, plus I know that's where the fam lives. Same shit, just a different day. Taking chances, always been that nigga. Everybody fucking with him. Ain't never rolled with him, but this time I'm gonna get him. I ain't tryna wait, fuck around, get bad, tryna send him. Ever since a young nigga had that hustle slave in him. I was only 13, I was out there pimping hoes. Rest in peace to Uncle Timmy, cause he showed me how it go. And my Uncle Chuck taught me how to put it on the road. That's the reason why mud up the streets on swole. Who told you? Chichi, he that nigga, bitch, I told you. Reaching for my pistol, I'm a blast, bro, you roll up. Fuck around and knock the damn head off the shoulder. Want it, grab it, ship it fast, nigga, what's the hold up? 25 bricks, nigga, how we gon' get 'em? You wanna rap 'em, ship 'em, fast, flip 'em, when you flip 'em. If they don't talk my beat 'em, nigga, I ain't fucking with 'em. I'm out here on this run, that's the shit y'all need to get on. Put the cut up on the head, I'm standing in the kitchen. I'm wheeling in the water, dog, certified bitch. I cut up on the head, I'm standing in the kitchen. I'm wheeling in the water, dog, certified bitch. You I'm bitch. I'm certified bitch. You I'm bitch. I'm certified bitch. You I'm bitch. I'm certified bitch. I put the cut up on the head, bitch. I'm certified bitch. I put the cut up on the head. Now watch me wheel this wall. The stove is on 10. Gotta wheel it till it's harder. I took it out the pot and put it on the sauce. I seen 10 racks. Shit, let's count this shit tomorrow. My trap is on boom. This bitch is on fire. I done popped the damn molly, bitch. You know that I ain't tired. They jangling up my phone. They beating down my door. They call me Teddy Betty, Mr. Real 94. My dope is on the 10. Oh, cheese and get it in. Don't try that jack shit, gon' get your wig pushed in. Cause bitch, I'm doing numbers. And numbers what I do. Watch me build up in this water, dog. Shoot. In and out of traffic, nigga. Value one shit. Hit him with that motherfucker certified fishing. 25 bricks. Get your mind right. And all my niggas get money, man, and this shit right here, my niggas going down. No, damn.
Back live at the most controversial radio show on earth, Narcistic Nation. That was Brick Fishing by Cheese Whizzican. And before I start this show, I want to say thank you for sticking with us through the technical difficulties. I know y'all love us, so y'all still listening. With that being said, the thoughts and expression of this show is not those of Narcistic Entertainment. You want to do business, you hit the email, narcisticent@gmail.com. If you didn't catch that, I don't know what to fucking tell you. You see what I'm saying? I'm faded, and it's whatever. With that being said, we got love in the motherfucking building.
Yeah, people. What's going on? My kings and queens out there.
We got Thumper
You better say that shit right, because you know I'm here, nigga.
We got Goldie, the Golden Truth, in the motherfucking building.
Hello, CO.
We got Jay every day in the motherfucking building.
Hey.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Been ready.
Let's pop the clutch then.
Stay ready.
With that being said, before we start again, we got Scooter, the Prince, in the motherfucking building from TTB Records, TTB Entertainment.
Okay.
Tell me about your week, Thumper.
Huh?
You missed me. You weren't here last
You missed
week,
me.
man.
I've been so
I missed
frustrated.
you.
She was drunk as
believe it.
fuck. See,
2 weeks ago. I ain't drunk that since.
you ain't drunk that since?
No, that's why this
Everybody was fucked up that week.
Yes,
Right,
we were.
right.
Yes, we
It
were.
was that caramel.
You guys-
Crown.
Hold on, wait, y'all doing it again. Go ahead.
It was that salted caramel crown that had all of us on it.
I was
And
calling
that
it something
fruit.
else.
And
I
that
just
fruit.
called it pussy because it tasted good.
Okay, what about that fruit? The jars of fruit and shit.
The
that I
jungle
had.
juice.
That did not
Yes.
help. That did not
I
help.
know it didn't.
No, I'll
And
tell you. Look, Goldie, I'm gonna tell you what got Aunt Shelly drunk.
What?
The thumper. She was drinking Spike Jamaican Me Happy.
I am of the
I never heard of it until I ran into alcoholic.
Excuse me. She had a can.
24 hours.
She had a can.
The 24 hours in the skirt. She was drinking out the skirt like she had a bag.
I didn't even open that. I was drinking goose, goddamn.
I was trying to save face, like I was trying to help you just now.
Right.
I was drinking goose, so I guess I just got loose. I was gone. I went back and I watched the show, and I was like, I'm never drinking again.
You said that the last time. You said that on my birthday show last year.
Oh, your birthday show. You weren't going in, so I had to.
I was going in like
No, you wasn't.
spiritually. I was deep inside. I felt warm, and I was like, I don't want to say nothing that will incriminate me.
Okay,
You know what I'm
well,
saying?
I guess I brought out the other side of you.
Clearly, you drunk for everybody in the goddamn room.
We had a ball. Fuck what you talking about.
I heard that.
But my week has been blessful. I'm here.
Is that a word? Blessful?
Yes, it is word.
Oh, you know that word? I ain't go to
Blessful.
school that
Full of
long.
blessing.
Oh,
Blessful.
Possibly. I don't know.
Oh wow.
what about your week?
That's about right.
You gonna serious?
What about your week, man?
My week was good up until earlier tonight when I was on my way here. I got pulled the fuck over.
Did you?
Yes.
For what?
For not
So
using
listening?
my turn. I wish, because shit, I might have got some money out of him. You know them cops pay good.
Right.
Mm.
But yeah, for failing to use my turn signal, going into the plaza to go to the liquor store.
What?
Yeah. I was going to the liquor store and
Yeah.
turned into the plaza at the light. I didn't use my turn signal, so he pulled me over in the parking lot.
Damn.
And I told him he was petty for pulling me over for a signal.
Did he give you a ticket or did
No.
he give you a warning?
He didn't. He gave me a warning.
That's good.
So, and I told him, I was like, "You're petty."
And what they say? Fuck you.
He
Black
said,
motherfucker.
no, he was trying to be sarcastic and said, well, just for future reference, use your turn signal because we will pull you over for a turn signal.
That was
And
a
I was
warning.
like, whatever, asshole.
That was a warning.
We all know I don't like cops.
You didn't call him an asshole.
I don't.
I bet you I
To
did.
his face.
I bet you I did.
With that
Yeah.
being said, I'm
When you got your shit in order, you can talk shit to the
No.
yeah, you
all the way
can. Yeah,
down.
she right. She
I
told the
talk
truth.
shit all the time.
I got registration and insurance.
Well, wait, what you gonna say, Thumper?
Well, while we on that topic, and
Black in
while we on that subject, you got to realize there's a lot of people had this shit in order.
You
know
got
what I'm
beat
saying?
up.
And got killed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Philando
talk.
that was the
Castile,
realest shit you ever wrote.
Jerron Thomas.
I'm gonna jump into the social studies for the week. Social studies where we take memes and things like that off of social media outlets and we do a topic about it. You know what I'm saying? First one up is from Gabrielle Union. Look, she was on Shade 45, the what's that boy's name? Sway in the Morning show.
Okay.
And she said women should not be ashamed about licking a man's ass. How do you feel about that?
Get it in.
Goldie.
How I feel about that is a man. I've never had a man that has any emphasis on his ass. Like he don't want his ass.
It wasn't a
touched.
request, you saying?
Yeah, never, ever. So I'm not. I've never been with a man that wants something like that. But in my eyes, that shit is gay to me.
Gay or
We
gay
get
actor?
bail on that.
Yeah, I was looking for one too.
I'll go last. I'll wait.
Go now. Nigga, this ain't no fucking
No, come on, lady love. Come on, lady
Your
love.
answer ain't that
Come on,
sweet. Go ahead.
I know it's gonna be she gonna laugh the whole way through.
No, I'm not gonna laugh.
Go ahead, just say it then. We only got 10
There's
minutes.
nothing wrong with that. There's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
there's nothing wrong with you licking a man's ass.
No, it's not.
It's
It's not. You know what? I was in a relationship with somebody, and yes, we went in.
No, she didn't ask you that. Have you?
I said yes,
have you never
we
munched
went
some
in.
ass?
She's
You tossed the
I
salad.
said I was in a relationship with somebody, and yes, we went in. I've been
How many
in
relationships you been in? You ate ass.
one.
One. So he
Yes.
introduced you to eating his ass.
No, it was something that he felt comfortable with me doing.
Okay, when you say comfortable, was it different variations of this?
It made that nigga.
No. What I'm saying is,
What?
did he like it a certain way? Like, did he lay on his stomach? Did he stand up? Like, how did you lick that man's ass? Did you spread his cheeks?
Let me tell you this. First, I gotta explain it. I was sucking his dick and I went all the way on down. And
So you ate it huffed up?
Put your legs up.
Oh yeah, spread eagle.
And I went in there. I mean, but it was cool.
Did you lick it or did you like tongue fuck his ass?
I done whatever it took.
She did it everything. She didn't know.
She
what
did. She went in. She's like, I was drunk
Yeah,
off
she
the
didn't know
motel.
I wasn't drunk off of shit.
So look, how do you feel about that? If your husband said, I want to do something different, how would that make you feel?
We getting a divorce.
Because you don't want to lick no ass, or
I'm not-
because you ain't dealing with a man that want that?
One, because I don't lick ass.
Okay.
Two, because
You like your ass licked?
no.
Okay.
That's an exit.
Bless your heart.
That has
Wait. Why she need to bless her heart? Thumper?
You're not a freak. I'm just a fucking freak.
I'm saying
She basic? You calling her basic?
Yeah.
Say it.
She is basic. She is basic.
Jay, every day. Could you date a woman that don't like to be freaky as you are? Because she sounds like she just like one of them people that do great job security as a wife, like at the house.
I don't care how freaky you are. I just don't do booty holes.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I mean,
That's an
would-
acquired taste.
with
I
Gabrielle
guess.
Union, I question Dwayne Wade's masculinity.
Okay, so with that being said, what you just said, do we question Dwayne Wade with his wife coming out saying that?
hell
I'm
yes.
saying, start watching him.
She said, Lady Love said yes.
Here's a
I said
thing.
no. We don't have to question that because that's something
So-
that they want to do. Let them do it. I don't mind doing it. If I was in a relationship with a nigga and I was really in a relationship with a nigga, I would do whatever it took.
Right.
I'm saying my husband don't even want me to smack him on his ass.
I don't either. I don't like that
Exactly. He wants me nowhere in the vicinity. He's like, no, he's never to me, that's a deal breaker.
So you tried
asked
it?
me to pay which plate.
You tried
no,
it?
hell no.
Because women, because the reason why I said that, because y'all do dumb gay shit sometimes. Like y'all come and pump us in the ass while we brushing our teeth and shit like that. Things like that. That's why I
The
was
only ass
asking.
contact I'll take is like when you go on missionary and she pulls you from the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the only ass contact.
But did she grip your butthole? Like,
No.
Not your butthole, your cheeks now.
I mean, we be sweating
Sweating
sometimes.
cheeks, no
And
holes.
it might slip.
Right.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is,
Human error.
all I'm saying is, you'd be surprised at the men who likes that. They might not tell you that they
We
like
consider them men, though.
it. I do.
Is there a difference between being a man and a freak?
It's a fine line, I guess.
It's a man. It takes a man to be a freak.
It's social to
I don't know no niggas that grew up or.
Society determines that.
It takes a man to be a freak.
But think about it. I don't know no OG niggas from the 70s that said like, and I had his mama licking my ass. Like I never heard of that. They got off on snorting coke and getting their dick sucked.
Look,
These niggas now, they just
Some
do
do.
so much.
some do, some don't, some tell us, some won't. Flat the fuck out.
Is that in the Bible?
No, it's not
Oh,
in the
go
Bible.
ahead.
That's the truth. Some people tell you and some people won't, but they like it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm
I believe
just saying.
it's pleasing, but I'm straight. It's like crack. I believe it's gonna get you high, but I'm straight. I'm saying there's a limit to what
It's
I'm gonna try
relaxing.
because that's
It's-
just something
it's
I'm not
exhilarating.
interested in that shit.
It is exhilarating. It's relaxing. It's like I know
I'm
what it
Shelly,
takes.
you the one always say there's a G spot in a man's butt.
It
I think you
is.
said that before too.
It is.
On air.
That's his G spot.
But I'm straight. I'm straight on that G spot.
Yeah, fuck a G
I'm
spot.
good.
Am I wrong? Do y'all not know that?
The only G spot I know is where I hang with my friends
Do
at.
you not know that? That's the man's G
Right.
spot.
I'm saying I know how to make a man nut without playing with
No,
his
no, no.
butthole.
What you do? Wait, you doing too much.
That's like a saying.
Wait, no. What do you do?
You gotta say it.
I'm saying I know what my man likes and I know what gets my man aroused, but no booty hole action. I can't.
So what do you do outside of? Tell me something not oral that you do for your man that'll get him off.
Sit on his face.
She didn't flesh it out, oral, but it's okay.
Works for me.
Right, I did say that, didn't I? I thought I was too drunk when I just said that.
No, I'm saying he was blow. Y'all know that action that.
Bless your heart.
Yes.
You be
Wait.
Hum with it. Hum kumbaya on that pussy. I mean, just.
What's
No,
that? What is that?
no, Flair said.
I'm
You gotta
saying
please the
a
man.
man. I'm saying there are times when you are so in tune with each other that you don't have to have any sexual penetration to get off.
Right.
Absolutely.
It's the thought of
There
that
are
person or that
things
person's
like even a
touch.
back massage or anything of that nature. It can get a man off. A man pleasing a woman can get a man off. A woman pleasing a man can get a man off.
And you know, I agree with you, Lady Love. It's a lot of different things you can do to get a man off besides messing with his ass. I'm
Right.
just saying.
Like
But
what? Pay my car note?
If that's what it takes, Flair, I know you know.
You
If that's
gotta
what it
pimp somebody.
takes.
I got another social studies. Go ahead, Goldie.
All right, got a question. Can you have sex with a person and still take it slow? Meaning, like, can you be with someone, have sex with them, but still?
Who said that? That was on Facebook, right? Who was that?
This is Rakisha Lawrence.
Do you feel like you can do that?
Yeah.
Still take it slow to get in there, them push.
Yeah. Because, I mean, nowadays we just use sex as an urge to feel.
That's
We
so
don't
sad.
use it as a connection.
Jerry, I don't think you agree with
That
them.
is sad.
Can you still take it slow after you done got the ass?
I'm thinking about it no, because it'll make certain things be awkward. Do I keep pushing to get sex this night, or do I just stop at this point and it gets so confusing, and then we both be confused, and but a bunch of awkward moments might come up. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's only awkward though when it wasn't good.
Well,
No. I mean, even if it was good and I want it again, but I don't want to seem like I want it again because I want to take it slow. So I can't look like I'm a horn dog and I want to fuck all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where to stop and when to keep going. Because if she wasn't as good as I do, she wants me to keep going. And I don't know if she wants to keep going. And I don't know when to stop. And that's all going through your head.
That's
You know,
where you
see,
gotta have
I get it.
communication. That's where the communication
Yes.
comes in. If y'all both fucking, then y'all gonna be fucking. It
Yeah,
ain't
but-
like, oh, I'm
but
gonna give it to him
again,
today and I'm gonna make him wait
If
3
you have the
months.
communication, then once you fuck again, it automatically speeds up the process.
Yeah, y'all don't understand how good pussy is because y'all ain't
No,
never
it
had it
automatically
before.
speaks 'cause
Have you ever had like have you ever
hard
stroked some
not
pussy,
getting
Goldie?
Have I ever what?
You stroked some pussy? No.
No.
Have you ever did a thumper?
hell no.
Love.
I
Okay.
plead the fifth.
Oh,
With that
bless
being
your
said,
heart.
don't worry about what her tongue does on Saturday nights. What I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, the warmth, the way a woman sounds when you stroking her, that we go together. If the pussy good, we go together.
Listen, what a lot of people fail to realize, I'm gonna get back on this subject because you just went somewhere else. What people fail to realize is once they get that pussy, it doesn't. I don't think it speeds up the process. A lot of niggas leave it alone. See what I'm saying? Nowadays,
No,
yes, they do.
that's a
Nowadays,
myth. And
I
I was gonna tell the sex therapist this, and
let me hear it because it's sex therapist.
The love guru.
the love guru, and I was gonna ask her or tell her or let her know the biggest myth that I think that women still live off of is that men hit it and quit it. We're not really like that. That was some old shit. The only time a man hit it and quit it, love, is when it's not good.
I already got a bitch.
Or you already got a bitch and you acting stupid. But at the end of the day, if I hit it and it's good, why would I stop fucking you? You know how many good pussies there is in Columbus, Ohio,
Yeah.
or America?
No.
Not that many.
My bad.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Because I can fuck a bitch, she can be good in bed, but just lay there, dead fish. I don't want you no more. Fuck fishing. I don't like brick fishing. But the point is, if you good in bed, sometimes it be bitches that got okay pussy that'll fuck you back and it's good. Like she looking back at you, saying your name, calling you Big Zaddy, North of Cincinnati, things like that. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
But then you got the ones just lazy, want to look like divas and cute because you just got your hair done, your nails done, you want to look. No, fuck all that bullshit. If you gonna fuck me, fuck me. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to sweat because your part just got done and shit like that. That's a myth that men hit it and quit it. If a woman tell you he hit it and quit it and I don't like it, it's because her pussy ain't good. Quit hanging with her.
Or you said, or you said
You got a woman.
you got a woman, or you got a female, somebody that you're involved with, or you might be even fucking gay. I
Wow.
mean, you got to think about that. You might even be
Okay,
gay.
so with that question being said, can you still? I feel like if you take it slow after sex, it's because the only way I can do it is if I met your kids and I met your family.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I think that if you're fucking around, you're involved with someone, you have a situationship, y'all fuck around, and you're taking it slow with this person.
Mhm.
I think that is something wrong with that person, that you just don't want to move forward. You don't want to go any faster. If y'all fucking, if you decided in your mind, I'm about to start fucking this person, I like them this much, I'm about to start fucking them, then I figure that after fucking, y'all gonna take the shit to the next level if y'all both feel the same way about each other. But if one of you are like, let me pace myself with this person, then there's some inconsistencies.
So would you pace yourself, Goldie? Would you pace yourself as a woman because the sex was good?
I get what you're saying. I have done that.
So because it was
I was
good.
like, this motherfucker is so good in bed that he got to be fucking 30 other people. Like, I just.
Oh wow! So if you got good dick, you just insecure and you automatic cheater. You saying?
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Like a little bit.
What I'm saying is like, it just felt. Yeah, I am touching on that. It just felt like, it just felt too good to be true. So I was like, I just don't want to go head over my heels.
Yeah,
Understand.
Whatever. You know what?
What
I'm
about you,
talking
Thumper?
about.
Okay, so what if you did, have sex with somebody and y'all both connected, you know what I'm saying? It was all good.
Mhm.
But that person was in a relationship, and
that would be a reason to pace yourself.
But
Yes.
the question is, y'all
Yes.
taking it slow, meaning y'all both single. I know what y'all say. Y'all think y'all think men always got women. We don't. We just got women that fulfill our joy. Yeah,
and that's true.
Not
And you know
even
what?
that. They're not even
That-
available.
no.
We just text and be friends and shit.
No,
If
I like
gotta be
friends.
lying
Yeah,
about
because you
the
can
bitch
see-
that
you
got-
can see Jay every day.
Shit.
you can
I like
see Jay every day with a woman at Easton, and you and Thumper will come back and tell me like, I seen you with his little girlfriend, and I'm gonna say what she look like. What? Like, as long as he happy, I don't give a fuck.
That's
Like,
what we
but that's what we do.
Right.
It's human nature.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, like I said, but I would have to pace myself because I'm single, and a lot of people that I meet either they say they're single, but they got a crazy ass baby mom, or they're not even single, they're married or in a relationship with somebody. So I always have to pace myself. That's why it takes so long to get this pussy.
614-781-0754. Coming up, we got Scooter the Prince, TTB, the air apparent of TTB Records and Entertainment. But first, last week, we had a winner of the bar fight, TLR, Philadelphia. We'll be right back.
That's what's up.
What's up?
What's up?
Girl, gon' do it. Ass like that, girl, pursue it. Ass in pajamas, where you get that ass from your mama. Girl, you got me pulling out the llama, and then I eat that pussy like it's pasta. Shorty drop it, red bottoms, gon' drop that down with the red bottoms. Keep doing that, twerking that body. Girl, you bad deaf, girl, you got it. Run it, 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 girl, run it, 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 girl. I like that thing, you know, I like that thing. And you know, more shots, more shots, more shots, more shots, more shots, more shots, more shots. Sure they wanna check? What the fuck do I expect? Cause I'm shitting all icy. This bitch on my dick, think she like me. Loving that body moving around. She short it like it's Pilates. I run it like a Ferrari. That they like, She rode it like a rodeo, then I gotta go adios. Keep it moving, hungry stomach, right like my Mozzie go. Hot, no tamale though, cooler like an Eskimo. Up like Steve Jobs, down this Geronimo. But then I bounce back, cause my pad is run it, 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 girl, run it, 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 I like the bacon. The belly from Texas. And that's where rock with me is. From St. Louis, Texas. Hey. Go Tampa. We're doing ourselves. It's amazing. Get bueno.
Back live, 614-781-0754. You are now tuned to the most controversial podcast on earth. We got TTB Entertainment in the motherfucking building.
Building.
True for real.
Yes, sir.
Scooter the Prince.
Hey.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, we stay ready.
How the listen, I want to know how you got Scooter the Prince.
All right. Well, for one, from what my mom tells me, Scooter came from my great grandpa. Like when I was a baby, I used to scoot around on my butt. But as far as the Prince,
Whoa, wait a minute. You scooted around on your butt.
Yeah, like in my.
Why? You ain't like walking?
I mean, I don't really know as far as that. I was a baby, but like we have a family business, and
Right.
my grandma used to like put me down, I guess, and then I would scoot around a little bit.
What was the family business?
It's Greenleaf Motor Express.
A trucking company.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Which he work at with me.
I'm about to say all three of us work at.
So I can come down there and get a job?
Shout out to Greenleaf.
Yeah.
Shout out to Greenleaf.
That's what's up. I'm gonna start it off then. Fuck it. What grade you in? Because a lot of people don't know you were a minor.
I'm a junior.
Junior?
Okay.
So, as an artist, is it a lot of hate or competition in your school?
Honestly, nobody ever backs anybody up. You kind of just gotta fend for yourself. That's why I like being in a label.
Right.
Because you can do your own thing if you have to. But
Are they respecting it as a real label, or are they saying like things derogatory as far as like he's not him or he's not this?
oh no, nobody got nothing to say.
So it's all love, basically.
Yeah, everybody kind of stays in their own lane. If you're doing moves, then just stay to yourself.
Right, right. So what is TTB to you?
TTB to me is a family. It's more than just a family, though, just because we can go from all the way up here in Ohio down to Florida.
Right.
And then anybody else that wants to be a part of our movement can.
Yeah. What about you, True, for real? What is TTB to you?
Shit, TTB, that's everything to me.
Yeah.
That's my whole life. That's my heartbeat.
Mhm.
That's the blood in my veins. That's the air in my lungs.
Yeah. So,
TTB is everything to me.
so did you feel like you needed to bring your son in as far as like on the label to carry on the tradition, the legacy of TTB
I mean,
for your name?
He jumped in on his own for real. I always entertained the thought to myself that if he ever got in on this music, that we could do some things, but I don't want to force nothing on him. And he finally came to me, and since he decided to step into the light, I've been molding him, and we've been creating a lot of things. But he just know like he next in line. When I step back, he's stepping up.
We global now. Hashtag we global now.
Hey, hashtag we global now.
TTB forever.
TTB forever.
Was that the original slogan for your company?
No.
What was the original slogan?
We in the building.
We in the building?
Yeah.
That's
For the
it?
longest
That
for
was
That sounds like y'all was ready to fight, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
That's
always
it.
down to fight if we have to.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I started off wild and rowdy, man, but you know,
Yeah.
I had to grow up. I mean, I still got a side to me, you know. Don't put your hands on me and don't talk to me crazy. But other than that, I'm a humble guy.
What made you choose that slogan though for your company?
The fact that I did it all with no handouts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I had no help from the city, and I had no help from other artists. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much got it out the mud on my own.
Right.
And me and my family, we built this, and I built me, and I built TTB to what it is. So therefore, this is what we got now.
Right, right. What about you, love?
Well, I want to know how long have you been doing this? How long have you been rapping, and do you write your own?
I was about to say, as long as we're being honest, I've probably been in this for about 3, maybe 4 months. And I always listen to beats on YouTube. Mostly I like trap beats, but I also like the slow stuff just because you always got to be versatile. You can't just stick to one type of music or nobody's really going to listen to you. You're always going to have the same stuff.
But fresh out the gate, though, him jumping into the limelight, the single that he made and I'm featured on, I mean, that thing skyrocketed, man. I mean, for real, like,
Yeah.
I had no idea that we would get the kind of feedback that we got on it, man. Like,
It's like in the shower.
already.
Did you think it was more negative that turned to positive as far as like they want to see what he got because you made it a single for the mixtape?
That and the fact that he's doing music, you know, everybody always knew him as the skater or the BMXer or just, you know, the kid kicking in the street.
Right.
They never knew him for doing the music. So when they like, what? He got a song. Let me hear it.
Yeah, yeah.
And when they hear it, they're like, that's not him. That's him.
Right.
I'm about to say for the longest, I actually didn't have an interest in music. Like I always thought I'd grow up and probably do beats or something because I like making beats and everything. But like other than that, I really didn't think I'd really get into it. But it just everything was kind of just going down. I never had time for BMX and all this other stuff that I like to do because I'm always working. So it was just like one day I just found a beat on YouTube and I was in the shower. And literally I was screaming for his name and I was like, Dad! He ran upstairs thinking I like fell or something. And I was like, you gotta write this down. And then from there it just started. And ever since it seems like I've been getting good feedback. So I'm just gonna keep growing.
So how many beats did you make on the mixtape?
Honestly, I don't make beats. I was gonna plan on doing it.
Oh, that was it, yeah.
It never came to my mind. I spent like $600-$700 on a bike.
So further along your career, do you want to start your own label eventually, or do you want to be the heir apparent to TTB?
Oh no, TTB is gonna be.
That's what it is.
Like it's.
I understand that. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't no wrong answer. Shit.
Right.
I want to know what your grades looking like.
Honestly, I'm in the homeschooling, so
okay.
Like,
but he a Mormon?
Huh?
He a Mormon?
Mormon.
No.
Go ahead.
My daughter is homeschooled.
On the homeschool side though, he was slipping at first.
Yeah.
But with this music, there's a code of conduct.
Right.
Just like in sports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't keep them grades up, I'll kick you off the label.
Yeah.
But before I kick you off the label, I'll punish you first. I'll pause mixtapes, I'll pause projects, I'll keep you from going places. And then
so you running your shit like a corporation.
Oh, yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? That's good. That's what's up. Because a lot of people feel like just because, well, let's keep it at 100. We're going to keep it a stack. A lot of people that do rap, the younger person is better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying you're not better than him. I'm not saying you're not good. But at the end of the day, a lot of people feel like because you young, you rapping, you making money for the label that they got to keep you on and they let you become a prima donna.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
But I'm glad that you do discipline your artists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have structure in this business. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know that.
Right. Especially if, once I fall back and I leave it up to his judgment, he got to run everything with an iron hand because, he going to have a lot of friends that's going to come to him like, oh, let me get on. Yeah. He got a good heart, so he going to give him a chance. But just because we friends or we might be family, that should stop at the door once you come over this way.
Right.
Hey, you know how you can get around that? Because I had the same problem because I do studio work too. A way you can get around that is tell them to come up with a demo on their own without your assistance in studio and tell them you'll take that demo and you'll let your higher ups listen to it because that shows if they come at you with a demo and something that's fully put together, then they'll show you right there that they're worth you looking into. Right. Somebody just come, let me get into the studio and spit some bars. No.
Because that's definitely what we hear a lot.
Yeah. The last time it happened, I don't even want to get
we want to hear the story. Spill the tea. Spill the tea.
Let's hear it. All right, well,
my nephew.
I was about to say I'm not gonna put his name out there just for the simple fact.
Go ahead. Everybody watching you right now.
We call him Ty, but
okay.
He's just like he for real has a lot of potential. He can flow with the beat if he really wants to. It's just when it comes to freestyling, like he's kind of like me.
He's got a lot of work to do.
I for real don't like freestyling too much, but like if someone tells me to freestyle, I'm going to, even if it's acapella. That's preferred. Like I'd rather do some acapella.
We had this. Me and Flair, we spoke about this. We had a guest on the show, and we tell them, we want you to get out there, get on the microphone, spit something for us. Would not do it.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know if I sit down and write to something, like I'm really, really good. But like, you just kind of had to have like some trust in yourself.
It sounds like you got passion. It's a good passion that you have a passion to be a writer,
right?
And that's not bad because at the end of the day, if you rather, this is with me. I always felt like rap is entry level into the entertainment business. Me, that's my personal belief. Because I feel like because you started rapping and then you started a company, then you're gonna do something next. You're bringing people on. You know what I'm saying? It's eventually gonna be management and things like that. At the end of the day, like don't ever feel like because a person feel like you gotta do a freestyle that you're not good because you don't freestyle for them. You see what I'm saying? If you're a writer, write. Start a publishing company. You see what I'm saying?
So he just like me though, because that's one thing I do. I really don't freestyle. I like to write everything.
But there can't nobody out there tell you what is hip hop. That's what we run into nowadays with with this genre of music,
another thing
people
with-
tell you
with
that you
us,
need to do something.
I can't in my vocabulary. You know, I might not be the greatest freestyler,
Right.
but I'll definitely get on the mic and spit something that'll have you like, hey, all right now.
You got
You
some
know, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Right.
But when you hear my written though, yeah, you like, okay, I understand.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
What's unique about TTB's day-to-day operations that helps y'all function successfully?
Honestly, it would probably have to be for me is the fact that I'm around my family all the time, all throughout the day.
They motivate you?
We wake up together usually.
Mm-hmm.
Well, besides right now, I'm taking care of my grandma, but we wake up together, we go to work together, we come home together, and then we all go to this money and this music together. So it's more than just like a motivation thing. It's just like a lifestyle now.
This is a life.
What about you, True?
Just piggybacking on what he's saying, basically that's what it is. The thing that's unique with us is the unity. You know what I'm saying? We stand for something. So, and we move as a unit, and everybody is included in everything. So, like I said, family first. Like that's gonna be one of my favorite mixtapes that I ever create, or you know, that we ever gonna put out, because that's what we truly stand on. Family first, and that's what makes us different. Everybody else just link with who hot or who they cool with, or yeah, I mean, nah, man, we got something solidified.
So since you got the mic, how many sales did y'all get for the Family First mixtapes first week?
I ain't even sell it. You know what I'm saying? Because of the two dates that it was supposed to be put out, you know what I'm saying? They didn't happen on those dates. So I felt like I owed the public, I owed my fans, I felt like I owed them that one. So I put that one out for free. You know what I'm saying? But
are you coming out with hard copies for free too?
Oh yeah.
Give them a link so they can buy your shit.
Most definitely. But
you got a link for the CD to buy it?
No, we still waiting on the physical copies right now. You know what I'm saying?
Come through Narcistic Entertainment.
Right.
Oh shit.
Hit me up.
Oh yeah, no.
We'll talk about the clock.
Yeah, we'll make that happen.
Plug right here.
Right.
Yeah, I need that. But shit, within the first week though, we got over 3,000 downloads. So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's up.
Do y'all, as a business or a company, do y'all have like a quarterly formula or expectations for y'all projects?
Definitely.
What is it as far as the sales?
Well, I mean, as far as sales, like it basically, when we try to put something out, like, you know, every 2 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We try to stay consistent. That way, you know what I'm saying, the revenue keep coming in.
So how do y'all differentiate the marketing, the promotion, the money that goes into the project?
Mostly that would probably have to do with like our engineering, and then everything is the fact that like we can go in and get deals for what we do. So that it's not like we're putting money into it. So say like we can every so often, but it's more so just us taking our time.
A lot of the projects that we come up with, we come out of pocket for everything. But I mean, basically, once we put it out there, you know what I'm saying?
Are you looking to get sponsors?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
So as far as the quarterly formula for the business, as far as the sales, like, what was your expectations of that project or the project that you're promoting right now? Did you feel like I should get this amount? I'll put it even easier for you. Did you feel like you should get more love from your hometown city or around the city?
I ain't gonna lie. Personally,
I
felt like within the city, I should have got more love, but it comes from outside the city, man. Sad to say, but I mean that's the best part though. That's, you know what I'm saying, that everybody out the way is, you know, fucking with the music, because it brings it back in, and everybody take a look at that, and then now they start fucking with it. You know what I mean? But
I feel
what happens. It always happens when you hit and get big. That's when your city will support you. Oh, they rap C-Town, they Columbus. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of motherfuckers hate on you too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That comes with the territory.
Anything negative ever known of you or thought about you comes out usually.
Oh, usually when you're sparking a little bit of
But
interest.
I think it all helps. I
No.
think it all helps.
With you guys doing the music and everything, who do you guys see yourself, you know, doing some work with, networking with, or maybe even collaborating with?
Just leave it up.
Like, is there an artist out there right now or a producer out there right now that you guys could see yourself doing some good work with?
Well,
Man,
In the city?
I'm
In the
saying
city?
no, not in the city.
I want to hear in the city.
Somebody in the
I want to hear in the city because this is the thing with being independent and underground. Like a lot of times we segregate. You see what I'm saying? So I want to know
in the city of Ashtabula,
who would you work with? Then we're gonna ask Scooter the Prince. Who you want to work with? That they don't know that you want to work with them.
Oh, it ain't nobody in the city that everybody know. Yeah, I didn't got it everybody for real, but
oh shit, you done dissed everybody. wait. You done dissed everybody already?
I ain't diss everybody, but I didn't extend the hand to a lot of people as far as to do music, man.
Yeah.
That's really got something going on, man. And
What do you feel is the burning bridge when it comes to Ashtabula music? As far as like you wanting to extend your hand, is it what you do in life? Is it because your arrogance? What is it?
man, I feel like it's.
Are you combative?
Oh,
I think it's other people's ego.
But nah, I love this brother, but I could tell like a lot of people probably intimidated by him being combative. But that's the kind of niggas I hang with. You see what I'm saying? Right. So at the end of the day, it don't bother me, but it can bother a nigga that's like shook.
Right.
So I just wanted to know, like, you can say it like niggas are scared of me.
Yeah.
Or scared how I'm gonna react to certain shit.
And that is how it is. But and then it's like I done did so much, like I said, without any handouts, without dealing with who everybody else deal with to get a buzz. I didn't go through those people to get a buzz. I created my own lane, my own buzz. So now it's like, oh shit, he did that. Well, what's up?
This was Scooter the Prince. Fill in the blank. Cutting corners in the music business results in.
Cutting results in the music industry.
Yeah, what?
Say that one more time.
Cutting corners in the music business results in what?
Honestly, if you're cutting corners, that usually just means that you're not working hard enough.
Trill.
It's just failure.
Would you being a seasoned artist, did you cut corners starting out?
No.
You didn't?
No.
What's some advice that you gave him as a youth under your tutelage?
Whatever you do it to the best of your ability. And got to be 10 toes down. You can't be scared. Can't be scared of none of this.
Right.
And it's gonna be a lot of bumps in the road. It's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna come in his life, that's gonna walk out of his life, that swore they was gonna forever have his back, but he got to stay true to his craft, man, and his passion, and remember why he even started doing music.
Right.
You know, and stick to whatever it is that you created for your mind to do this.
So, Scooter, what have you learned under Trill for real?
Honestly, for real.
And your mom as the CEO, like both of them. What have you learned as a businessman?
It's always nice to have open arms when it comes to people, but it seems like most people that you for real put your time and trust into just turn away in the end. People are fake.
So you found out the people that's in TTB is the family.
I'll say yes. Most people that we've let in, like I'm pretty sure he's told you guys before, we used to actually be like a group. Yeah. I wasn't a part of it at the time. I was just a supporter. Mm-hmm. But it was just like everybody always cut corners with him, like how you were just saying, cutting corners.
Right.
Like, they wouldn't provide for him. They wouldn't help him. He did everything himself. So it was just like most people you can't trust nowadays. And that's sad that you have to really like think like that. Like, I can't trust you. You can't help me out even the slightest.
I got a question for both of y'all. You can answer first, Scooter. What's your favorite verse on the Family First mixtape of Trill for Real? Trill for Real, I want to know what's your favorite verse of Scooter the Prince.
Scooter, you go first.
As long as we're being honest, I'm pretty sure everybody loves Message to the Enemy. The whole song is practically a verse. So
yeah. So that's your favorite,
that's my
Trill?
Favorite.
What about you, Trill? What's your favorite verse of Scooter the Prince?
As long as we're being honest, I got 2 projects that actually just got delivered to me. I might be able to show you guys.
All right, we got that.
My say, as far as his music, yeah, number 1 would be his new song "Insane." And
the one we're playing tonight, or another?
Yeah. And then, no, that's What You Doing.
Yeah.
And then that would be my second one. What You Doing?
What You Doing?
Yeah, I mean,
how'd y'all come up with that track?
What You Doing?
Yeah.
I mean,
I am not asking you. What made you come up with that track, Scooter?
It was mostly my girl. Just the simple fact that, like, when nobody had my back, not including my parents. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
she was always there for me, and it turns out like
Did it feel like love?
it is love. There is no. It felt like it is.
Ain't no wrong answer.
Right.
This is life. He
But-
didn't check me. My name ain't Nike. You can let him do his interview. Go ahead. He's like, that's my woman. Go ahead.
Is excellent.
I got a blessing from a curse. She actually, at one time, helped me out in a relationship where a girl was cheating on me. I'm not going to say her name, but she was cheating on me, and she just happened to tell me and be there for me no matter what.
So she started out as a friend.
She started as a very
Oh
close
shit,
friend, my
y'all about to
best
get
friend.
married.
Hell yeah.
Don't be coming around here.
Hey.
Next time you come around here, don't come with no babies.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I want you to right. I want you to go.
Not
as
talking
far
to
as
Mike,
you possibly-
Goldie.
Listen, I want you to go as far as you possibly can without
Why'd you
children.
pull the mic, man? Pull the mic stand up, man.
Calm down.
She act like a rookie.
Because the last time I broke
Y'all can
up
pull your
with
mics up
somebody-
too. This is a podcast. We ain't doing fuck that radio
Oh, I
shit.
was about to say, this is-
We on prime time now.
Last
Pull your
time-
mic stands up so y'all ain't gotta lean in and all that
Oh,
other
I'm cool. I
bullshit.
got a lot of
'Cause I don't want you to sue me because
everybody.
your back fucked up.
No,
All right, go ahead, Cody.
go as far as you can without any children. You have so.
Well, wait a minute. So you gonna condone him not wearing condoms? Don't say that.
She said as far as you can.
Wow.
That's what it sounded like, didn't it?
No, I heard her say without.
With the what?
She's saying go
Go
as
Exactly.
far.
having children for as long
Oh,
as you
okay,
possibly
okay.
can.
I tried. I think I'm shooting blank.
Daryl is like almost 50 and he doesn't have any children.
I'll babysit his. I don't give a fuck. I don't mind. Hey, they family. I don't mind babysitting their kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, if I come down there and they be like, "Hey, bro, we want to go out," and I'm broke, I'll sit at the house, eat up all their food, babysit the kids.
So you go watch Mikey.
Yeah, you goddamn right.
Right.
I'm not like that. Like, I don't have kids, so at the end of the day, I don't have to be with them all their life.
Right.
And he'll probably ruin somebody's kids.
I would.
That is fuck when you go.
Right.
They be cussing and everything.
That
Now, don't
attitude.
get mad if your motherfucking son or your daughter talking about they the wood grain gripping 100 proof sipping. You see what I'm saying? They got more bitches than Columbus got snitches. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't get mad at me because they said that. That was your fault.
Now, Scooter, I got a question for you. What do you do when you're not doing your music and not doing school? What is your favorite thing to do to break away from it all?
Having sex with his girl. He just said that. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I forgot his
Oh my
parents.
God.
This nigga, man.
Right.
Like, mute my mic.
As long as we're being honest, like I smoke, but if I'm not doing that,
You
then
smoke 50 or loud?
loud.
Loud. So,
Backwards.
He's classy.
Yes.
I smoke 50. I
There
smoke
ain't
two.
nothing wrong with
Girls-
that.
I smoke 2 blunts to make it 100
Right.
though. Go ahead.
Girl Scout
But other
cookie,
than that,
think of-
well, you ain't doing that.
I'm probably just texting her or sleeping for real. Like I try to just stay to myself. You can't really trust.
So you're a homebody.
Is there somebody that you want to work with outside of TTB though?
Honestly, there's a few people that I'm trying to like bring into TTB. One is my friend Logan George. Shout out to Logan George.
Hey.
You
Hey.
can look at him on Facebook. And then Thomas Nuevo Hutchinson, which is our producer's
Right.
little brother.
Do you have a he sounded like he had a good ear. Do you I want to ask this question. Does he have a title in the business to where he has a say so as far as like the A&R recruitment?
I mean, he got to say so, definitely.
Is it because he's younger or because, you know what I mean?
No, it's mostly like if I see people who have potential, I'll let them know like, hey, you know, we got this going on, da da da. It's not a group, it's a label. You can do your own things as long
Yeah.
as you just like bring it back to us.
And I'm
then
always
put it
looking
to
for
TTB.
that new talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever out there that's just
Are
doing
you
it.
traveling to find talent or you just want to make TTB a home base for
Oh, I
cats to be
definitely
like-
travel. Oh,
Yeah.
I definitely. If I get
Yeah,
word
you
that
can
there's
get-
somebody out there that looking for an avenue, oh yeah, I come see about you.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It ain't nothing but a flight or a drive.
Now, what is the farthest that you've traveled to do a show so far?
Actually, I have not done a show yet.
Uh-oh, we might have to set that up, Daryl.
As I say, you guys.
You ain't did a show yet.
No, not yet.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
he just stepped into the limelight within a couple months. You know
4
what I'm saying?
months.
So that quick, you hit the scene and you already got people's ears
say,
turned.
What's the
towards-
content of your music? That's what I want to know.
Everything.
Like
There is-
what?
There is no.
Is it sex? Is it like?
There's no genre.
Do you keep it a content as far as like you being underage, under 18?
No,
like,
not
do you
really.
still cussing? Do you cussing the music?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I prefer like some songs not to. Like if it's a slow song or it's like a love song, I prefer not to cuss. Only for the simple fact that like you want to be able to have that on the radio and have people be like, oh, okay, he said this, instead of da da da. like just having to keep cutting.
Oh, so you the reason why Trill stopped cussing?
Not necessarily.
Don't answer for Trill. He a grown ass man with a bunch of ice on. Listen, look, this is what I want to know, Trill. You over there looking icier than Kanika. You see what I'm saying? What I want to know is, why the fuck did you stop cussing? Is it because of Scooter the Prince?
No, it's he got a big part to do with that. But look, check this out. I just look at it like
what happened was,
it's two things, man. My pops always told me, man, what you put in your heart come out your mouth.
Okay.
So if I'm putting garbage in my heart, garbage gonna come out my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm getting on these microphones, spitting a bunch of garbage about shooting, selling drugs, disrespecting bitches, I mean females, excuse me.
You can say bitch.
Thank
I
you.
mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if I spit all that negative to everybody else's son, how can I turn around and tell my son to stay in school, stay out the streets, do better? I'm a hypocrite.
Right.
And that should have somebody should have just been recording that just now, because that should have been an interlude on your album. That right there. That should have been an interlude right there.
Get that.
Go on YouTube.
Get it on YouTube.
/ WTMX Radio,
Slash-
episode 63.
But
You need to go make that an interlude.
I'm so serious though, man. Like for real, like I just look at that, man. How can I put out a message, man, of negative, man, then tell him to do something different, man? No, forget that. I gotta change the message to all the sons and daughters that's listening, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, this mixtape made me realize how much kids really deal with TTB.
Yeah.
I mean, for real, like these kids know my songs word for word.
You have a following in generations. Not only do you have your own fan base, but you have now people that are his peers.
Right.
So this is something. Longevity is what I
definitely right.
It's like a legacy.
Yeah. We trying to change the game up, man. I'm sorry, man, but it's too many
trash rappers out here just making bank.
Man, what's going on?
How does trash rappers make you feel, Scooter?
I mean, like for real, there's
get off your chest. This is your interview. How do trash rappers make you feel as an artist?
Like mostly, it's people that rap about stuff that they don't do. Like that's the thing that irritates me. Like if you're out here saying that you're in the streets doing this, doing that, but if someone pulls up on you and you're shook, and now you're emptying your pockets and doing all this and all that, like what is you lacking? What is you doing for real? Like why are you out here talking this and that? But then when somebody actually got to approach you about something, now you want to be a hoe.
Do you feel like it's more entertainers in your town?
Man, I wouldn't even call them entertainers.
Clowns?
Mostly, yeah.
Fuck it, let's go around table. If Scooter the Prince is in town, what do you think these rappers are? Love.
I think that they're following a trend. They are following behind. You know, they're making junkies look like it's cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool to pop crack and cocaine and heroin and all that other shit. Go ahead, do it. You'll be cool and you'll be fun. But you know, somebody that really comes out here and raps with some content.
J3 just hit us up.
J3.
He said, shout out to TTB.
Hey, shout out to PTT, man. Y'all go vote my man's
producer of the year.
Yeah, producer of the year, man. Shout out to him, man. That's an amazing dude.
Yeah, man. We had a lot of fun with PTG in the motherfucking building, man. I was drunk as fuck that night. I fucked the bitch raw that night.
Ooh,
I did. Can I do a confession, please? Thanks. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna even tell it. You see what I'm saying? Just know.
Oh man, you can't do that. No, you better.
Yeah, you already gave us half of it.
She was a hoe, so if she get pregnant, it ain't mine.
Yes, it is.
Let's go back to Scooter. This is for both of y'all, but Scooter, you guys are first. For the young, cheap, and lazy listeners, how much do you think it costs to put into a successful project?
It all depends on what you're working on. If you want to be able to just have a single, then you're going to pay roughly around just like the minimum.
Do y'all got an in-house producer? Is Jay Hutch your in-house producer?
Yeah.
So,
that's a go-to. So
at the end of the day, how much do you feel like you should put into let's say a maxi single, 4 songs? How much money do you think you should have to invest to make a successful project? This is for the people that's listening that's cheap. The people that ain't never come on the show, ain't never been on the show. You here, you in that seat. They call it the hot seat, Scooter. You don't know why? Because niggas' bread is cold. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the end of the day, how much you think that you need to put in?
I mean, like, if we're going cheap wise, I'd have to say, like, the minimum probably like $30-$40. But if you're really trying to go to a nice studio and get it, like,
For just a song? I'm talking about for an actual
you said,
CD.
You said 4 or 5
everything,
songs.
like the flyers, everything.
Oh, the flyers.
Trill, you up next.
Oh, yeah. Like 150, 160 easily if you're trying to get everything and make it good quality because you don't want it to just all look like trash.
Right. That's a good ass price. That 150. That's
Hey,
good ass.
back in my day, I spent like goddamn 700.
I was about to say I'm about 1,400 on mine.
But you made a lot of songs because you was a singer.
But see, I also make my own beats and I also mix and master. But I'm saying for that
yeah.
quality,
Get it
for
right.
that quality project.
I already knew that. That's why you here.
Videos.
Well, y'all be acting like I didn't get checked and shit. Like y'all be forgetting, like I be recruiting people that actually got things going on outside of Narcistic. Like I brought you on here because you got something going on outside of music. You see what I'm saying? You're running a fucking empire.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Goldie, you see what I'm saying? She running around with 5 cars and shit. She be fucking any man she want at her disposal. You know what I mean? Thumper got it going on. Jerry, they got side businesses. They own Narcistic. I don't own no company no more. I'm just like the general manager and the janitor or some shit.
Here's the Godfather.
Right. I'm just the chair.
That's on my end though. I pretty much feel like this though. It all depends because in this grind, you gotta do a lot of networking. Right. And those I network with, I build with. Like once I meet you, I build with you.
Yeah.
So like you might wax me your full price this time. But the more we talk, the more, we get to know each other, the more I come around. And then I tell you like, hey, I'm looking to use your services for this project. You might be like, well, hey, you a cool dude. Normally I'll charge anybody else such and such and such and such. But for you, I'll do it for this.
But you got to think a lot of people in the business they get in here and they lie and they ain't never been drug dealers.
Right.
Like that's where the company cloth come from is like being a hustler.
It's like it's an aspiration.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to run your shit like how you know how to run it. You know what I mean? If you used to be in the military, you got to run your shit like a military. You know what I mean?
And a lot of these dudes that be, rapping about this hustle life, man.
You be laughing.
Yeah, because for real, when I was robbing shit left and right, man, half these dudes weren't making that music, man. Then on top of that, y'all talking about y'all got that, man, but
you ain't never robbed them. Like, cause you gotta rob them because you know they got it, right?
Yeah, if you had it, I got it.
Exactly. It's a lot of fake ass motherfuckers.
If you talking about you've been having it for all this time, especially in the amount of time that I was doing that, you're lying. You're lying.
Yeah, they love to talk about them bricks and them hot boys, but then you go in their house and they got roommates.
Man, what?
And they got food.
Or they need a ride to a show.
Or you so caked up, you getting all this guap, y'all buying grills, y'all doing jewels, and y'all going to the bars, but y'all living with somebody else, y'all walking, y'all driving somebody else's car, you ain't got your name on the lease. I mean, I'm just
hey, on some real shit though.
That's true. That's true.
Because I know
ain't nobody getting established.
I know a bunch of nothing ass motherfuckers.
Everybody
got
hustling.
Shit going on. They got a car. They got a motherfucker.
Everybody
house.
hustling to go to their local bar, man.
So I just be
okay, let's jump. Do y'all feel like nowadays, as far as like social media, do you feel like people compare lives? Yeah. Scooter the Prince. I didn't ask y'all. I asked Scooter the Prince.
Yeah.
Do you feel like people compare lives on Facebook? And what is your presence on social media as an artist?
I mean, as long as we're being honest, I don't for real like to go on social media too much, only for the simple fact that everybody just likes to hate, and then like there's always those people that'll be like, oh, I rock with you, this, that, turn around and say something else.
Hire your girl as an assistant.
Hire my girl as an assistant.
As an assistant.
She's going to be.
You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, she's gonna have your best.
My best interest. Yes.
There you go.
And then you want to be around her anyway. So.
Right. So I mean, that's
any favor, you could tell that's real love.
What I get? She looks like your wife.
And they got the same name.
Crystal, but hers is with the K.
They look.
So everybody named Crystal is good women. I need to find me a Crystal. Only Crystal I know. I got a cousin named Crystal, but I know White Castle down south. Their name is Crystal.
Yeah. Crystal's got good pussy, I guess.
That's what it sounds like.
But what about the ones that change it up and call them Crystal?
Sound like
better pussy.
I'm saying I knew a Caucasian woman whose name was Crystal, but she wanted everybody to call her Cristal.
Was she a dancer?
No,
Was she alive?
she didn't have enough body to be a dancer. She was like,
A stick.
yes.
So she was
Give your shout outs, man.
man. I want to shout out to God first of all, man. 'Cause
Okay.
without Him, none of this would be possible. But then I want to shout out, man.
You're welcome, my son.
Man, shout out to my brother Frank, Drew, Yayo, KK, JB, Ronnie, free y'all, man. KK already home, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Foolish. Shout out to Kane Chosen.
Where Foolish at,
Man,
man?
he had to move back to Florida, man, to take care of, you know, he
Is
had
that
to
my
take,
phone?
no, that's
Nah.
mine. He running TTB South down there, man.
Okay.
So he had to go
TTB South is located where?
in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, you fucking intercontinental.
So
Right.
he had to go, you know what I'm saying, take care of some business matters down that way.
That's what's up.
What's the next biggest thing for y'all? I just wanted to ask that because I didn't.
It's good.
Our next biggest thing is we starting a YouTube series. We had started it before.
Don't say the name because somebody gonna try to steal it.
Yeah.
Don't say the name.
Right. We started it.
Just come back because I ain't cutting you off, but I know a lot of people. I can watch and listen and know that people are getting mad because you come this. You might win an award for the Narcistic Nation Award for the most bread broke. That's one of the awards. The most, the most bread broke. Yeah, might go to TTP. You see what I'm saying? You like a diamond away from being my cousin. You see what I'm saying? Right now, I babysit the kids. You know what I'm saying? I drive them around and feed them candy and go home. But at the end of the day, like, I appreciate you, brother.
And I appreciate you as well. And I appreciate you.
And I'm glad, and honestly, I'm glad you're making a transition as an artist.
Thank
you know what
you,
I'm saying?
Thank you.
Because a lot of people, they stay put.
Right.
And
You know what I mean?
he's passing the torch down. Like I just,
He ain't
I
passing the
really-
torch. Why you making me sound like he's 40?
I mean,
I'm
for
not
real.
I know, I'm
like
just saying.
that.
I'm
Just
saying.
say he's passing down a legacy.
What I'm saying is he's passing down a legacy, passing down the torch.
Right.
To his son, it's like he has his own fan base, and then it's his son. He has the younger generation.
Right.
I just think.
What is the demographic though? Like your fan base? Have y'all calculated that? True.
Nah.
Like, do you think it's like younger, older? Is it white, black? Like you think it's more white people or black people that listen to you?
Both. There's no.
Yeah.
There honestly should be no color to anything.
But
Everybody's equal.
It is
But
though.
personally though, he
Yeah.
about even though as far as his listeners, you know, black and white, yeah, he about even. But it's more so on the younger side. I mean, he do got older supporters, but that's more so in the family.
He should be doing numbers though in high school. Like you in high school. Like you ain't
But
doing numbers.
He just started, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Three
he did
months
say
to
that.
up your
He did say
social media and
that.
everything yet?
And as long as we're being honest, when I got like kicked out of high school, like for real, after I left, nobody hit me up. Nobody saw how I was doing. Nobody see like if they wanted to hang out with me, nothing. Nobody just for real cared about me. So I just kept it at that. Like if you guys don't want to mess with me, I won't mess with you. And we just
Nah,
kept it
look at me now.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, look
Oh, you in the middle.
Amen.
Hey, this is the thing. Like you're gonna be on YouTube forever now, and you can always come back.
Say that.
Right.
Because you know people that's been working years and years are trying to get to where you at in 3 months.
Swear.
Yes.
And I'm your uncle.
Hey, it sounds
And
like
I'm your entertainment uncle. You see what I'm saying?
And that's why I told him I definitely feel proud and I feel confident in what we got going on as a unit, as a label, because like I said, I started out with nothing.
Yeah.
And now it's to the point where him fresh out the gate, he already getting radio interviews.
How do you feel as a parent though? Not as a CEO or a co-CEO,
As a
CFO.
parent,
How do you feel as a parent with him?
man, damn proud. You know what I'm saying? Like
came a long
You
way.
tell him.
I'm beyond.
Look at him, Scooter. He telling you something.
Beyond
This is a bonding
damn proud of
moment.
you, for real, man. You came a long way, man. And I just see a lot of big things coming from you, man. And I've always told you, you beyond intelligent, man, and you got this. Is whatever you put your mind to, do it to the best of your ability, and I got your back through whatever.
That's
Hey,
hey, can I follow something up behind that? Because what you saying right there, that's gold. You need to take them words and you need to install them into your heart. One way, every day, come up with 3 goals to accomplish.
Mhm.
And if you accomplish those 3 goals, no matter how big or small they are,
Mhm.
you will always take a step toward greatness when you
Definitely.
accomplish that goal.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So he he's a good leader, and I can already tell
following.
that. So
Y'all might disagree. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it might be you feeling yourself.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day, just listen to him. You know what I mean? And take from what? You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they have a problem with separating their Skittles from their M&Ms.
Mm-hmm.
But just know that he there for you. You see what I'm saying?
And I got the patience to help you separate them.
Goddamn right. Introduce your new song, Scooter.
give your shout outs too.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Give your shout outs.
All right, well, my shout out for real would have to go to Logan George, like I said, Thomas Nuevo Hutchison.
Sugar Bear?
Yeah.
That's the girl, Sugar Bear. That's your mom, right? Yeah. Are you the other child?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So lucky.
That's why you're the prince. Bro, I'm trying to have a princess.
I want some brothers and sisters. Like, I've always wanted to be able to have a little brother or a little sister.
All right.
You can pick Michael at any time.
Oh, shit. Sounds like a plan.
But, give your shout out.
I was about to say, another one I'd have to say most so is just shout out to the dead homies where they couldn't be here for anything and everything that we do.
Right.
No matter what.
That's what's up.
Introduce your new song. Y'all want to come back for a freestyle?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
All right. Introduce your new song.
All right, well, I got two of them on the way, but I'll probably end up showing you one of the two. I got one called Flex, featuring Thomas Nuevo, and then I also got Insane.
For right now,
him.
everybody do what you doing.
What's up? Introduce what you're doing.
What you doing?
The song.
Just tell them what the name of the song is.
Oh, it's what you doing.
Featuring.
You gotta say Trill for real.
Yeah.
I was about to say, you guys are confusing me right now.
That's what we do. Shit.
I was
Song
just
they
sitting there
about to
like,
play is What You Doing by
Not
Scooter
Trill.
the Prince featuring.
Fuck it, I do it for him. This Scooter the Prince.
Jill.
Featuring Trill for real. TTB in the motherfucking building. This is what you're doing. We'll be right back.
see, he got that radio.
Right.
Trill shit for real. Scooter the Prince. We global now. TTB. Baby, what you doing? I'm riding around the city just cruising. Yeah, baby, what you doing? As long as I got you, I'm never losing. Yeah, baby, what you doing? I'm riding around the city just cruising. Yeah, baby, what you doing? As long as I got you, I'm never losing. Yeah, baby, I trust you. And ever since I met you, I wanna cuff you. It takes a lot for someone to say they love you. And I love you too, no matter what we go through. I promise it's just me and you. She like what you doing. Girl, I'm at the pool just cooling. I'm always in my game, I'm never losing. I'm getting to this check, I'm never fooling. Baby, I'll never switch up. On my mama, I'll never hit a bitch up. Baby, you can trust me, can no other woman love me like the way you do, girl, you always keep it true. Baby, what you doing? I'm riding around the city just cruising. Yeah, baby, what you doing? As long as I got you, I'm never losing. Yeah, baby, what you doing? I'm riding around the city just cruising. Yeah, baby, what you doing? As long as I got you, I'm never losing. Yeah, baby, what you doing? Come and take this ride with me. I'm smoking on that loud pack. Baby, come get high with me. Remind me of my strap, cause you always on the side of me. I'm never going back. All the mother chicks is history. I can take you where you wanna go, show you what you wanna see. I know some lanes and said the same, but you know it is for sure with me. I don't need nobody else, if it's just you and me. Cause it's us against the world and we doing us beautifully. Hey, I know that she right for me. Think about how great life could be if she was spending every single morning, noon, and night with me. That sound like a wife to be, and that sound quite alright with me. You could say I'm in my feelings, baby, I'm just trying to see. Baby, what you doing? I'm riding around the city just cruising. Yeah, baby, what you doing? As long as I got you, I'm never losing. Yeah, baby, what you doing? I'm riding around the city just cruising. Yeah, baby, what you doing? As long as I got you, I'm never losing. Yeah.
Are you between the ages of 35 and 55? Do you feel run down? Has your sex life gone down the toilet?
Then you need Crack-A-Day vitamins. Our once-a-day multivitamins are fortified with crack to help you get through your busy day.
You break your fight! Don't fight that!
Just take one vitamin in the morning with your coffee, then you're off to the races. Ladies, get your housekeeping and shopping done by 9 and spend the rest of the day slinging that cat at the Hilton Hotel.
How about some head?
Men, get 4 reports done and 18 holes of golf by noon and enjoy the rest of your day at your favorite strip club. Get your Crack-A-Day vitamins at CVS and all GNC outlets.
I got a bad bitch. We living lavish. I keep me some savages that keep her ratchet and you niggas nagging. My wristwork is magic. Whipping bricks out the plastic. These niggas be talking about what they be doing, but they not in traffic. I got a bad bitch. We living lavish. I keep me some savages that keep her ratchet and you niggas nagging. My wristwork is magic. Whipping bricks out the plastic. Yeah. These niggas be talking about what they doing, but they not in traffic. Got a bad bitch, face nothing pretty with a body doing damage. Haters look silly, say they wonder how I manage. I get litty, real Cleveland savage. So I hit the gas when I switch up when I blow that. Might be your last if I hit your nigga, know that. These rappers trash in the booth, tell them hold that. Take a look at me, I'm living proof. Cold ass. Niggas just peasants and think they are good. I teach a lesson straight to the medulla. Appeasing your presence when I make maneuvers. My queen is a blessing, retake on the future. And I can see it all within a bitch nigga's eyes. Thinking that he real, but he just a hoe. How the hell is people trooping out of tell lies? Something that the generation don't know. They never be alright. As we leaving the scene, the new Bonnie and Clyde 2017. Many people came and tried, but could not intervene. Got them shaking and petrified when they live with a beam. She's all I need in this life for sin. My bad bitch, keep it real and never have to pretend. Helping my strategy to get me money to spend. And the only thing she really wants for a nigga to win. That's why I tell her, I got a bad bitch. We living lavish. I keep me some savages that keep her ratchet and you niggas nagging. My wristwork is magic. Whipping bricks out the plastic. These niggas be talking about what they be doing, but they not in traffic. I got a bad bitch. We living lavish. I keep me some savages that keep her ratchet and you niggas nagging. My wristwork is magic. Whipping bricks out the plastic. These niggas be talking about what they be doing, but they not in traffic. I got a bad bitch. I swear she the baddest. She don't fuck with fake bitches. Get cake on them bitches and push they all know she a savage. And she so attractive. Got me stuck like a magnet. That look in her eyes with the way that we vibe make a nigga really wanna smash it. So I got to have it. Like I gotta have it. We live in lavish. You can tell when you see us on the traffic. But shit could get drastic if you come with that status. These bitches, they stay out my face cause my lady don't pay. She'll put you in the casket. Fuck a body and cry, bitch, she sugar and trip. She stay ready to ride and plus she bustin' the steel. Other niggas didn't last cause them niggas wasn't real. Whoever don't like us, tell them they can meet me in the field. I always keep her fresh from her head to her toes. If you disrespect mine, then I'm kicking in those. I ain't got shit to hide, so ain't no getting exposed. And I ain't got no time for entertaining these hoes cause they know I got a bad bitch. We living lavish. I keep me some savages that keep her ratchet and you niggas nagging. My wristwork is magic. Whipping bricks out the plastic. These niggas be talking about what they be doing, but they not in traffic. I got a bad bitch. We living lavish. I keep me some savages that keep her ratchet and you niggas nagging. My wristwork is magic. Whipping bricks out the plastic. These niggas be talking about what they be doing, but they not in traffic.
Sienna, yeah. Baby, now you're dead. Oh baby, turn up the speakers. Oh, I wanna see blow up. Oh baby, turn up the Riesling. I wanna see smoke up. Oh girl, I give you all my money. As long as you give me good loving. Oh baby, I know we other guys, girl, I know go fall for you. My lady, just show me the way, girl, I swear I go die for you. My honey, just tell them the thing that you need and my baby. Baby, I go give you the thing that you want. Tell me the thing that you want. I go give you the thing that you want. See her now. I'm better than them. Yeah, when she knows that I'm better than them. Yeah, my baby know that I'm better than them. Yeah, when she know that I'm better than them. Yeah, my baby know that. Oh, I'm better than them. Yeah, when she knows that. Yeah, I'm better than them. Yeah. Step into the place now. I'm on a VIP. All the guys for the place now, they want me who I be. I never drink anything, yeah, girl, if you know be NSC. Oh, all the guys for the club now, they call me OG. The girls them, yeah, they want free me now. Every time, every day, they wanna hold me now. When they know that the boy is bad now, yeah. So baby girl, we are straight to my room now. I know you're feeling the groove now. On the road every day in my rover now, yeah. See I know, I'm better than them. Yeah, when she knows that I'm better than them. Yeah, my baby know that I'm better than them. Yeah, when she know that I'm better than them. Yeah, my baby know that. Oh, I'm better than them. Yeah, when she knows that. Yeah, I'm better than them. Yeah.
Love is right.
Are you a street pimp? Your bitches running wild? You're losing profits? Then you need to check that bitch GPS. Your easy to install GPS chip fits right in your hoe's phone, and that bitch won't even know. She won't answer her phone? That's alright. You can track that bitch down and protect your profits. You'll always know about your hoe. Call 1-800-FAT-HOES. That's 1-800-FAT-HOES. Get your bitches in check today.
Are you between the ages of 35 and 55? Do you feel run down? Has your sex life gone down the toilet?
Then you need Crack-A-Day vitamins. Our once-a-day multivitamins are fortified with crack to help you get through your busy day.
You break your butt! Don't fight that!
Just take one vitamin in the morning with your coffee, then you're off to the races. Ladies, get your housekeeping and shopping done by 9 and spend the rest of the day slinging that cat at the Hilton Hotel.
How about some head?
Men, get 4 reports done and 18 holes of golf by noon and enjoy the rest of your day at your favorite strip club. Get your Crack-A-Day vitamins at CVS and all GNC outlets.
Back live, Narcistic Nation, 614-781-0754. Hit the email, narcisticent@gmail.com. After this segment, we got the bar fight between J6, Muck City, Florida, going against Ashby, Cleveland, Ohio. With that being said, I'm going to switch it over to Love, the motivator, as she got some relationship topics for tonight.
Okay, so I've seen this topic floating around, and it's about these down low brothers. If you, as a woman, are in a relationship with a man, and you find out that he's bi or down low,
used to be or still is?
Used to be or it could be still his.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you found out that he has liked to penetrate a man or a man penetrate him, do you still continue the relationship with him?
Go ahead, Thumper.
do you value your life?
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of AIDS involved.
Listen, I mean, you got.
But I'm
you gotta
saying
be
there's
careful.
some people that
No,
do
I
change.
wouldn't. I don't.
I'm
people do
delivered.
change.
The dude that was
Yes.
delivered.
Okay, I can understand that because that's possible. But I know, because I got a feeling that if you liked it before, you'll always like it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have to let it go.
Okay.
Real talk.
Next topic.
Yeah,
that wasn't that.
Oh,
Hey,
y'all want to talk about it? Y'all don't want to talk about it?
What you want me to talk about?
For a man, from a man's point of view, if you know that a woman
Don't ask that.
dated
Don't
a
ask that.
bisexual man or was with a man who was previously down low or liked to,
Right.
chase the chocolate, as they say, would you still want to be in a relationship with a female knowing that she's had that
Nope.
past?
Nope.
Why not?
Hell no.
Why not?
Because at the end of the day, I know what good dick do to bitches. Let that soak in. I know what good dick do to bitches. So at the end of the day, I know. See, this is the problem with bitches. They put all that. So they like the Easter bunny. They put all their eggs in one basket. Okay.
Okay.
If you moved on, why would I be nasty with somebody that already been nasty with someone? This is my thing. I have a let me how can I put this?
Get it together. Don't stutter.
I'm not stuttering. I'm trying to put it in a way to where my bitches that's listening can understand. I have a problem with fucking my old bitches. I'll say it like that, Scooter. I have a problem with fucking my old bitches. I don't care about meeting new women. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, these new girls, they're looking for love in all the wrong places.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they put all their eggs in one basket like the Easter bunny, and then they move on.
Mm-hmm.
But if you follow your Facebook and your social medias, you ain't never seen bitches that they love this man, then they move on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They talk shit about him, then they move on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want no woman like that because a lot of bitches got good pussy and don't even know.
But how's that got to do with
You've been nasty with the previous guy.
Okay, so
you licked his ass.
No,
You fucked him raw.
she didn't say she licked his ass. She just said that dude was
involved.
Yeah.
Okay,
listen,
bro. If you're bisexual, you the ultimate freak.
I get you. So you're saying you think she done some freaky shit because of
Hell yeah.
shit?
Definitely.
They didn't have a threesome. I didn't have threesomes on accident, so I know some faggot ass niggas that done it on purpose with another man.
But I'm saying, you know how these men have been exposed these past few weeks in the local industry, right? And they've been
let
exposed
Thumper talk. She know firsthand insight. She know firsthand insight.
I don't know. No, you know.
Oh, you want to talk about it?
Especially when
Okay, we ain't gonna talk about it.
threesomes.
No. She's talking about how somebody locally has been exposed.
Yeah, there's been men that have been
Let
exposed.
her talk about it. Let her talk about it. She knows. She knows one of the participants.
Sorry.
They've been jumping. They've been caught. Their screenshots have been put out that they've been talking to I keep saying transvestites.
Transsexuals, yeah.
They keep talking to these transsexuals and have been also exposed by one of these transsexuals as having a sexual act. Describe the man's house and everything. Now, with
Who
that
described the
being
man's
said-
house, Thumper? We'll talk about that later. Look at Jay.
Would
You know what it is, Jay.
I'm saying because you know what I'm saying. Say you're in a relationship with his ex,
Yeah.
and he just got exposed for going over to the transsexuals.
Hey, before y'all answer, I gotta keep it real. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Yeah.
This is the funniest shit ever, and I hope they listen to the show because they can't beat me in a fight. So at the end of the day, the person that got exposed in Columbus, Ohio 2 weeks ago, his friend went on and said, "Oh, blase blah is up here
talking junk about these transsexuals."
No. This is after. This is the PR. He said this was this week. He said him and his boy, they got a job together.
I need to know who is this person.
Some nigga named Bruckshot. Fuck it, we'll say it. I don't give a fuck. He can't beat me in a fight. If you know Bruckshot in Columbus, Ohio, this motherfucker, they saying he a fag. Tell him I said it. What I'm saying, you want to book an interview or get in a fight, whatever. The nigga named Bruckshot, period. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, him and his boy, Bruck, That don't even sound like a real good, do it?
Buckshot.
The motherfucker got exposed for fucking with transsexuals in their inbox.
Oh,
we don't know if he's fucking these people, but
one was on
consecutive.
her page. She did, wasn't it?
Calm down. Let me do this.
Okay.
He's been in people's women's, men, whatever chimps inboxes saying that I guess he want a relationship or don't want a relationship, whatever have you, whatever.
He was horny.
Exactly. But the PR they try to use, him and his boy got a job together. These motherfuckers tried to say, oh, my boy Brookshot is at the job looking for new bitches. Boom, 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 boom. Your boy is a fucking fag.
Yeah.
Let's get it out the way. You see what I'm saying? I don't call transsexual. What do they call trannies? I don't call them fags. I call fags niggas that's on the download that lie about it.
Right.
Don't hang with me. Watch the Eagles game. We lose. You talk shit. Then I find out you gay as fuck. You're a fag to me because you talk shit about my Eagles. And,
can we get a bell for that one?
But Jerry Day.
Wow.
This is the thing. I'm not dating because I'm in the street, so I know if you are fucking with a man that used to fuck with men. So I'm not fucking with those kind of bitches.
All right, my take on it.
Mm-hmm.
Same as his. I'm not fucking
with a woman
because what is she seeing me? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking I view these guys as a certain way, maybe doing something off camera, certain type of ways. But I always know I'm doing things the way I do things. So what is she seeing in me? Does she see that in me? If that is, I need to put out the fire. So I'm dousing water on that shit. And I'm running. You know what I'm saying? So.
Wow.
I mean, it's just not gonna work out. I mean,
how do you let her know though? If she try to press your butt,
it questions your own masculinity. In a
like
way,
if she tries to slip to the booty hole.
No, you just gotta tell her if you done fucked with a nigga that fucked with a nigga, then I can't fuck with you.
But this is the thing, Scooter the Prince. I don't understand why men when they get caught, Scooter, when they get caught, they always lie and say, "I stopped talking to you because I found out."
Yeah.
A person should not ever know what the inside of your house look like unless I done had phone sex with you, you just sucked my dick, or we didn't fuck. Period.
Yeah.
Anybody know the inside of my house did those three things?
I'm about to say you've been in it.
You see what I'm saying? Like I didn't invite you over, you told me you was a tranny, and I kicked you out. That ain't how it worked.
You were coming over so he could smash or something.
Exactly.
And it wasn't supposedly the person that is a tranny. Everybody knows. Everybody knew that they were a tranny.
Yeah.
So that disclaimer doesn't work.
That word
when you say
horny doesn't work.
They sure don't.
Horny is a bisexual word to me.
Thirsty.
When you say I'm horny, that's a bisexual word to me. I don't want to ever hear a man say they horny. Unless you're white. If you're white, you can
why is that a bisexual word?
Because at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, when a person say I'm horny, it's almost like they'll push the limits.
Right.
I think the only time a man should say that is if he's saying it to the woman.
I don't think you should use those words.
When you
I can't see your pussy get wet, love, off of me telling you I'm horny.
But no, I'm saying it's all about how you deliver it.
How do you say it? Tell me how you can use horny
if
as a woman. What makes your pussy wet? If I'm dating you and I say I'm horny, how should I say it to make your pussy wet?
Okay.
No way.
You got to call your woman like, damn, baby, you got me horny as fuck. I need that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a G. I'm like, man, my dick hard as fuck, bitch.
But I'm saying,
I knew you gonna say that.
This is what I'm saying.
Put that bitch shit in there.
My dick hard as fuck, bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
guess what? Your nigga still be hard fucking with me. Call me a bitch.
Exactly.
Go fuck yourself.
Thank you.
Suck your own dick, nigga.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
UNITY.
Man, give me a relationship topic, Jerry Day. Ask Scooter the relationship topic. He in a relationship.
Oh god.
Yeah, right. Scooter and Crystal with a K.
Oh, you got another
relationship before you, where she was so in love and just the way vice versa of your situation. She was there. And you were there for her through her relationship and ups and downs and breakups and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And she just came to you and was like, I just want to be with you, but I still have feelings for my boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Would you take that time to, weed out?
And he used to be gay?
No.
Why y'all change the subject?
I want to talk personal input.
Go ahead.
I was about to say my personal input on what you were saying was
talking to Mike, bro. Pull it up some.
I was about to say, me personally, when it comes to the gay stuff and you eating the dude's booty and all this stuff, like, nah, don't even try that with me. Like, I'm gonna figure out 9 times out of 10 because you said that the trans was local. everybody knows her or him, whatever it is.
Yeah, they knew it was a popular person. Well, like, we all said it. It was a popular person. So at the end of the day, they knew. They nasty. And then they say they horny, or you known for being horny. You gay as fuck, nigga.
Well,
like you
yeah,
just didn't. You only horny, or you only apologizing, or you saving face because you got caught.
That was that's no excuse.
Like this is the thing, and I'm gonna keep it a stack. It should have came out if let's say I start dating a bitch and it come to find out it's a man. I'm gonna go on Facebook and be like, this bitch ass nigga tried to fuck me, and I'm gonna say, why has it never come out and you got 2 consecutives under your belt? You see what I'm saying? Like it should have came out from that person that this person tried to fuck me and it's a man. Right. Why does it never come out from the person until they get caught?
Hey, tell me why don't a man ever, try to feel and see? Make sure.
You can't do that because you're trying to be respectful. Nah, you can't do that.
You gotta do something.
That don't work.
Because that's bullshit.
Because a lot of bitches from New York out here fuck like got some raspy ass voices.
But okay, but that's how a lot of people
my cheesecake.
They never tell the truth. They never say, well, I'm a tranny. If you're gonna be a tranny, put it
most
on
trannies will tell you they're a tranny.
Yes.
But these niggas be so fucking drunk off the shit y'all just gave me tonight. They can't handle it and they do dumb shit. Because they're not expecting to get caught. But then they get extorted.
And you know what?
If you want to come on and say you're fag, come on. I don't care. I will bring you on the show for free. You can say like, bro, I got caught slipping. I got caught slipping. Just say it.
Put it in the wrong
don't say you not gay, nigga. Like you was trying to fuck with that motherfucker until you honestly you probably did fuck. I'm gonna keep it 100.
The dude, the girl, the trans,
which one?
The tranny said she fucked him.
The first
she
one?
was like, I went to his house. She described his house, the second one, because I guess the guy was on Facebook basically bashing the dude that got exposed because the first dude was a.
Do you think it was retaliation or revenge?
It might have been.
No, because the tranny basically said she posted it because he was on Facebook trying to front and talk shit about a situation that he's been a part of.
So
like,
the moral of the story is what? What is the
tranny?
moral of the story?
Let me tell you this.
For the fag niggas that's listening.
Listen,
not the trannies. For the fag niggas that's listening, what's the moral of the story?
Let me tell you what trannies do. That's what trannies do. They get you and then they get involved with you, and then if you don't abide by their rules and whatever, you will get exposed flat out. I don't care. They can just be in your house and they can describe everything and they go tell somebody because you won't give it up. I know what the house look like, this, that, and the other. They can say, let me go to the bathroom and just look in your room and then go put you on blast. I'm like, yeah, me and this nigga, I know what this bedroom look like. They do that shit. That's what they do. But they do that because a lot of these trannies nowadays, they take care of these men that are in prison. And when they get ready to get out, and then they continue to take care of them, then the men say, well, I don't want to do with you because you're a tranny. And then that's
you got too much intel about this.
I know a lot about it. That I know about. And I ain't afraid to say it. I ain't no goddamn nigga either. I got a pussy, y'all.
You done put some kids out. Like.
I got 7 babies. Yes, but I know about that. I know about it. So yes, they do. They would do that. They would
whoa. Did you just wait? Did you just promote that you stretched out?
Huh? By having 7 kids, my pussy stretched. You got me fucked up, nigga.
You said
I might say juicy. Don't say
that
stretch.
Shit bounce back, baby. That shit bounce back.
It's elastic.
I got that wet.
Yes.
I got that wet.
Give me a topic, Jerry Day. I'm getting tired of hearing about trannies. Like, but the moral of the story is, since they didn't want to answer it, you can come on the show if you want, nigga. You a fag.
Hey, I have the secret formula on how to tell and
what?
How to. Okay, all you got because social media is the teller of all the laundry.
He knew this person. I'm
talking about for the women how to avoid these men, these down low men.
Okay, go ahead.
Whenever you go on their social media, and this is for the men that do not want to associate with these dudes, just go on any of their social medias, and if you can cover up their picture and what they post sounds like something from a female, he's suspect.
Oh wow!
So he write a paragraph type shit?
No, I'm saying okay.
Give me an example.
You know how I could get on Facebook and say, "Oh my God, it's lonely and it's a rainy night. I wish I had somebody to cuddle." And then you can go to his page. You cover up his picture, and you look at that post. If it's something that you know a female would say, he is suspect because I know a lot of manly men like Daryl, like Jay Everyday, like my man back here, Trill for real. I know he's all man.
Yes, sir.
So I go to his page and I see manly masculine
status
verbiage. But if I go on a man that's suspect that will let you play with his booty or lick his booty, then you're gonna see some feminine emotional, because men are all about action. Women are all about emotion.
That's true.
So when you conform to the emotion that a woman exposes on herself, and you start showing them like, oh my God, this song is my jam. No, you supposed to say, oh, that's my shit.
Right.
Preach, child.
Yeah.
Jerry, you got a topic.
He was in deep thought there. Like, wait a minute, let me.
He's like, I'm
he's like to go back through his
He's deleted a lot of shit just now.
Looking at faces like reading this shit like, damn. Cause I do double, triple check my shit, make it sound, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, Jay, don't say that, like a bitch. You're like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get too sensitive for real.
I mean that I don't the social media. Fuck
but
that.
you know, motherfuckers like will accuse you of some shit that you ain't even got nothing to do with just because you said some shit the way, you know what I mean? The way you said it.
I understand that. But if somebody know you, like you say something like, okay, like, let's go back. Like I had a friend, he's an older guy, don't know shit about computers and Facebook and shit like that. Right. He put his grandson's picture on Facebook and he's giving him a bath. I inboxed him like, bro, take that shit down because they're about to tear your ass in. And somebody beat me to it and said, like, bro, you can't be, you know what I mean? And he got, true. And he called me like, and asked me all these questions. I'm like, bro, like, you can't do that. Like, because people have a perception about certain shit they see in picture. Yeah. You know what I mean? So if you watching your grandbaby up, you can love him to death. But at the end of the day, you can't look like a pedophile doing it. You
right.
see what I'm saying?
And that's what I wouldn't post it. Why would you post your kid in the bathroom? These are memories that are.
But he an old person, so you gotta think of it. But you didn't have pictures. I don't know if you had pictures, but think about it. You got pictures that the orange pictures from the 70s and 80s that you took a picture naked, I get you, but walking around with no diaper on, shit like that.
What I'm saying is there are pictures that are used. You know how you grow up and there's a picture that you just can't let leak out because it got taken. You know what I'm saying? Granted, we came up in a time of cameras and Polaroids, not the time of camera phones. But he's in the time of our times. You know not to put your kid. Right.
But they don't know that, bro.
But why would you want to put your kid and let them see their naked bodies so everybody can see that?
Because they're sick.
I see what you're saying.
I see what you're saying. 70 years old, 80 years old, or 20 years old. You know, a naked body of a child is. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to put that on there?
Yeah, my grandmother tore up pictures of us.
That's shit on social media.
Because we had pictures of us in the tub, and my grandma was like, "Nah, her private parts are showing," and she would tear that.
Yeah, I don't like pictures like when people be like, "I just potty trained Scooter the boss." Oh, that bullshit. Like if Sugar Bear just trained Scooter the Prince, the fucking potty train, I don't want to see the picture. Right. I don't give a fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like because that shit goes on, and I tell like young bitches like. Y'all ever think about like 10 years from now when your child is in school and they can go back and look at the picture when you sitting on the sink with just panties on? Like
that ain't cool.
That's not cool.
There you go. Embarrassing pictures. You're all old. But
they don't think about shit like that. They ain't got shit to do in life.
Personally, is there an embarrassing picture that was ever taken of you, Flair?
Yeah, when I had a chili bow.
Okay. Love, you got one embarrassing picture that you know is out there that you don't want nobody to ever see.
No, I do not.
I bet you everybody never see. I had a wig on.
I had a yellow dress on. My sister. I had an older sister. What? She was a bully. I was about 4 years old. She dressed me up in a dress. She dressed me into a dress. I don't. Yeah. That's
what about you, Scooter?
I found it and ripped it up.
I got plenty of embarrassing pictures. I don't even want to get into that.
He grew up in the Arabs.
Give us one. Give us one.
This one.
All right.
You remember you're a rapper too.
One would probably have to be the simple fact that when I was a kid, I used to be obsessed with like Tigger and all this stuff. And my mom took a picture of me, and I hated the costume so much I started crying.
Oh, wow.
And like Crystal, my girlfriend, she posted a picture of it on Facebook, and I was just kind of sorry, like, wow, you really just.
Did you beat her up?
Well, for one, that's another thing that I'm actually glad you just brought up. I don't condone hitting women.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you condone calling them bitches?
No.
Okay.
Probably not.
What about doing sex?
Not yet.
Don't pay no attention to him.
Thank you.
And his bitch.
I like you.
No, as long as we're being honest, the only time I feel like a woman should get that name is if you really like label yourself as that. Like, yeah, like what you just said. Like, if you deserve
sitting on the sink and shit.
And ladies, is that okay by you? Are there some women you call bitches, Love?
No, I don't use the term.
Hell yeah, I call plenty of bitches. Like that bitch that I said nice costume, the bitch didn't speak.
Like whatever.
She said
I like that one. Give me a topic.
That what it was?
She was pretty.
She was like, we saw.
It was a nice costume.
I was down there. I saw her. All right, who are we going for? Scooter the Prince. Let's see what I got for you. You got a girlfriend. So let's say, all right. Don't do that.
I'm drunk as fuck. I was just thinking about that. Like, hey, you ever just like talk to yourself like, you drunk? Nah, I ain't. I'm drunk. Like, go ahead.
Okay. Since you say I'm drunk, you brought that up. I do have one about that. You got a girlfriend? She drink?
Used to. I was about to say not.
Whoa, wait a minute. Why she stop drinking?
I was gonna say,
she drinking. You were
seen her drunk? Have you ever seen her drunk?
No, I mean we FaceTime and she was, but that was.
I'm saying okay. So from that, my question is, what's too drunk? Like when you going out with your lady, your men, or women, or guys, your woman. What is too drunk?
When your woman is uncomfortable with you in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say if like when you're too drunk is more so when like you can't stand, you can't really pronounce words too much, you're making dumb decisions.
Okay. One step before that, we want. She's still on her feet, acting however she's acting. We don't want her like stumbling, and we know that's too drunk. We want to know when is it too? You had a drink, one drink too much. Like you need to just calm down and sit down. So
let me get
too rowdy because we're Geminis. We have good sides and bad sides.
Oh,
like let somebody look at me wrong. Like a female look at me wrong, she's gonna. Why are you looking at? Like it's just like that. Calm down, please.
Let me
Flair, answer that because I'm going to you.
What's too drunk for your woman?
For my woman?
Yeah, for your woman. Your girl in your relationship.
And there's a lot of men that go through this. It's when the woman start telling in-house business. Like when you get so drunk that you telling people how I act at home, like, and your fat ass don't want to pick your socks up, and I found 10 pair under the goddamn couch, and like, quit telling in-house business. I hate a drunk bitch to tell in-house business.
Or start asking questions to the argument you had 3 days ago, to get another outside.
Or you've been a bad nigga all week, and they feel like they gonna put you on blast by flirting in public.
That's the next one. Don't go on too far into that one. That's my next
one.
Well, love, what is too drunk for your husband? What's too drunk?
Shit, I got a 320-pound husband, so
exactly.
it takes a lot to get him. Yeah,
so he don't never get drunk. He never
I'm
been
saying,
sloppy.
well, we don't get drunk unless we're at home.
But I'm saying, but you've been in a relationship with him for a long time.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen him sloppy drunk.
Never.
Ever.
Nice. You got him at the right time, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's been slurred before.
I'm saying he's not the type. He's not the type to get so fucked up because, like I said, he's a big dude. So to anybody, any normal dude that's drunk, he might be a target. Like, oh yeah, that's the biggest one. I'm taking him down.
Okay. What if you seen where he's been at? You know what I'm saying? As far as his how far inebriated he's been. Mm-hmm. What is? Just imagine something. What's too drunk? You can imagine him something doing. What would he do that would be like, oh no, you need to calm down, babe? Has it even come close? I mean, is there any type of, has something ever occurred? Like, okay, this is questionable.
I can say that with my husband being a reserved man and a quiet man, when he starts talking and being social with people, I know he's feeling good. Right, so when he starts constantly talking about like, yeah, he a little bit good, he feeling the sauce.
Well, let me tell you this.
So have you ever had to tell him like, babe, you feeling it? Have you ever said that to him? Did he recognize it? Then he started slowing down? Like the way you make it sound makes him like he always catches himself. But have you ever caught it for him and then he caught it? You know what I'm saying? You caught him like, okay, I told him he stopped drinking. He stopped. Well, has there ever been a time like that? Like you say, you started talking, you said, babe, you feeling it, ain't you?
Yeah, and this hasn't been out of the club or something. This is when we had got one of those jacuzzi suites in Indianapolis. And, we got a jacuzzi suite, so we try to get romantical and shit. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? When I know he's getting a little bit too much, like, okay, you ain't gonna be able to, stay up too long. So I'm gonna need you to stop a little bit so we can continue the night. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always the prelude to that ultimate freak night.
Yeah, and you can go too much to try to with the sex thing. Yeah,
if you drink too much, you ain't gonna be.
So you stop, and he's about to have you eat his booty that night.
Oh God,
shut up, Jay.
I don't care how drunk. I don't care how drunk that man get. That will never happen.
I'm gonna answer this question because I don't know if y'all noticed it, but if you know somebody, if you've been with somebody for a while, it's a trigger that you can tell by a reaction on their face that they've had too much. Mm-hmm. Automatically off top, somebody might go, oh, you done had too much. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, you can tell, you can just see that you don't nothing has to happen. You can just look at them like, oh, you done had too much.
Like, okay, I'll give you a good scenario.
I think a good woman will let you beat her up.
The last weekend that Goldie, I mean not Goldie, but
I drunk
Thumper
nigga
was
let you
here.
get his ass.
You know when Thumper had got drunk
Right, yeah.
that weekend that Thumper.
What happened?
When that last weekend you were here that you got slithered?
Not last week.
I think we all
this week or last week?
I think the last week she was
2 weeks
here.
ago.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I didn't say last week. We all was slithered in here, and I think I keep trying to call her Goldie. I think Thumper was a little bit lit than everybody else because she was mixing. And at some point, I looked at her and I just seen her staring into space, and I was like, "Oh yeah, she had enough." And I was like, "Ooh," but she kept going.
She was just sitting on the floor today.
No, I mean, I have my way of saying things. I said, "Oh, you feeling it, baby, ain't you?"
What about tonight?
Yeah,
When I came out from the session and shit from the interview, she was sitting on the floor,
right?
Baby, I'm not
Indian style.
But she's drinking that strong shit right
It was hot.
I was hot.
You want me
I
to
never
call
finished that drink.
squad?
Right.
Jay finished that drink. Am I lying? You finished the drink. The
Yeah,
first drink I ever had.
It
It was just, it's so
very
strong. When I sipped it, it took my blood pressure up.
Yeah.
I told you every time I sipped, I got hotter and hotter. My blood pressure was rising and rising. That's
Whatever,
why I had to
nigga.
sit on the floor near the ground.
Yeah, another one.
All right, yeah, flirting. You got what? Go ahead.
Oh, I was about to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Since y'all want to talk about liquor, what do you prefer, dark liquor or clear?
Come on now, dark.
Clear.
Are we talking like Hennessy, Crown Royal?
I'm
Apple?
talking about Makers 46. I'm talking about Cavassier. I'm
46.
talking
Give
about
me- give me-
Remy. I'm
give-
talking about the Glenlivet.
Give me light, freeze,
Y'all don't know about that
100 proof
Glenlivet.
Seagram.
Ooh.
You know what?
I like dark when I'm gonna eat some pussy,
That was
but I
my
like
first
light
time.
when I'm a fuck.
That was my first time. That was my first time ever tasting that.
Makers 46.
And I could not finish that sip I had, that drink I had.
One
sometimes
shot.
It's that
a little
strong.
too strong.
Now I
Yeah.
used to drink 151 out the ass, okay? But I can't do that. That's too much.
But I'm
I've
saying,
learned
I guess
different liquors have you doing different way. Like gin, I'm liable to do anything off of some gin. Gin to make you sin, okay? Gin to make you sin.
Mm-hmm.
Whiskey's my fun liquor, meaning I'll do some white boy shit on some whiskey. Hennessy, I'm laid back. I'm just laid back as fuck. And vodka,
It's like that.
I mean, it'll
I feel
creep
like I'm
up
about
on
to-
you. I mean,
Vodka will.
vodka, it'll go down so easy and so smooth. That
It
shit'll
will.
creep up on you, and you're just wasted out on. I mean, you get fucked up. I'm
You
just
in the
saying.
bathroom talking about some, I don't feel too good.
No,
No.
I'm about to jump into the fucking bar fight.
now,
right,
now
okay.
I have one more thing to say, Prince, because you are underage. Before you start drinking,
Mm-hmm.
always drink in moderation, and never drink by yourself.
Fuck that shit. I'm your
It's
uncle.
always fun.
I'm your uncle. Don't listen to that shit. You drink at home. You drink as much as you want,
I'm saying
and
it's
you
always
know
fun with
what
company.
liquor and what you see. Just because Trill drinks Hennessy doesn't mean you can drink Hennessy.
Right.
You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
True.
If your woman like a certain liquor, you buy that liquor for her,
Exactly.
and you drink what you drink.
But-
Don't ever drink something that makes you act out of character.
Right.
You said drink at home. There's after you drink at home, you gotta take it out and experiment in the public. You gotta know how you.
No,
react.
that's not
You know,
true.
But you gotta know how you react to certain stimulus when you drink.
Go to
When you
the pool
drink,
hall.
you're more likely to be riled up off of somebody stepping on your shoes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able
Yeah.
to control.
But-
stuff.
that can happen at home.
But I agree with him to a certain extent because I used to act wild off of clear liquor. You see what I'm saying? Because back in the day, the only clear liquor they had was stronger shit.
Right.
The first time I ever started drinking hard liquor was 151 with my aunt. Ever. And then I went to Hennessy. Then I went to Parmesan when I heard Project Pat talk about it. But then I started drinking light liquor. Like it slowly transitioned once I became a grown up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I could take this vodka, but vodka made me express my
And
feelings.
that Grey Goose.
Saying certain liquors.
Grey Goose don't get me drunk. Grey Goose is like it's almost go fuck it. Let's go around the
Excuse me.
table. What the fuck is Grey Goose?
I don't know what Grey Goose is.
Okay. What do you think of Grey Goose is?
Grey Goose?
Grey Goose? I don't know what the fuck that
It
is.
sounds like a nasty ass dish to me. What do you
It
think?
sound like Grey Poupon's competitor.
What do you think Grey Goose is?
Grey Goose.
Grey Goose.
614-781-0754. We're gonna take a small little break and we're gonna come back with the
That was ignorant.
bar fight. With that being said,
See, that's the kicker because I was drinking Goose 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
let me jump into this. Let me jump into the sponsor real quick.
There's a place about 1,000 miles away from the ordinary. There's a place a little more dangerous. You don't have to give a shit to get there. You just gotta think Outhouse. Peter's Outhouse Steakhouse. Well, brand new menu is like nothing you've ever seen before. With prices that'll make you cry out, what the fuck, Peter? 30 meals under $30, starting at $29.95. It'll make you happier than clubbing a koala.
sticking a spear in a croc's eye. So live dangerous, go to the outhouse, beat us, Outhouse Steakhouse.
It's your boy, the Mafia, and you listening to the most controversial podcast on earth, Narcistic Nation Radio.
With that being said, we back at Narcistic Nation. This is the time of the night that y'all been waiting for. This is the segment we call Bar Fight. This week, we got J6 out of Muck City. He's going up against Ashby, Cleveland, Ohio. Hey, somebody flip a motherfucking coin, because I don't know who I want to play first. Who got a coin? Somebody got a coin in the building? Right here. We're going to do heads, Ashby, tails, J6. Flip the coin and let me know what's going down.
I'll bring him back to you.
Which one is it?
It's tails.
Tails? That's J6? Or was tails Ashby? Tails was Ashby, wasn't it? Oh, shit. We all drunk in this motherfucker. Fuck it. I'll play Ashby first. You said what? With that being said, Cleveland, Ohio, stand up. Ashby, another 24. When we come back, we're going to have J6. But check this out. Another 24.
Another day, another dollar, holla. 7 a.m. and I'm stuck shoes to my feet. Run on the fire, so I'm getting money in the street. Light up a cigarette, while I'm rushing out the money weed. And formerly, I'm the one you see if you wanna get the buzzer like a bumblebee. But you better have a apology if you thinking you wanna fuck with me, cause I'm a hustler, ain't nothing free. So what's it gonna be? I walked a mile off of Northern Ohio with the crooked smile of a crocodile. Mama child had grown up a little while, so it figures down. Bigger hand, I'm sicker hand, I'm living foul. Let me break it down. I was born my city, shimmy the jack. I mean, I'm coming after every cent. Every little bitty penny spent. Gonna be heaven sent when I get it, cause a motherfucker gotta pay the rent. You got me bent. Got me chasing the check, got me chasing the dream, and I ain't giving up yet. Got me spilling out blood, got me shedding tears, got me pouring out sweat. Got me staring at the stars, 10 toes to the boulevard. And no one you ever saw is ever going this hard. From the block to the yard, baby, I'm a god. I could go so far. And I ain't never giving up the feeling I be feeling when I'm standing in the booth. Lights dim, eyes red, pen and pad, sound man, press record. Is that the truth? Hey, you know that we ain't never going nowhere, so have no doubt. Cause when they try to push up on do something, you know what we about. 24 day, I'm living just to make it to another 24. Forever stress, I got me constantly smoking, I'm getting high just to balance out the lows. And they always tell me that I should be living better, and what I suppose. But you know how the story goes. 24 day, I'm living just to make it to another 24. Forever stress, I got me constantly smoking, I'm getting high just to balance out the lows. And they always tell me that I should be living better, and what I suppose. But you know how the story goes. Another day, another dollar, holla. 7 p.m. once again, I'm breaking up the bug. On a 45 or 9 now, with crown thighs, bandana tied to the front, puppet thug love. See you lead to the death of me, weapon heavily, and you better be true of matching my enemy. And it's said to be no one ahead of me, so if you ever wanna be a friend of me, stop taking me a weapon readily. Man, this rapping shit is dead to me. It's probably cause I murdered all these rappers like a couple thousand felonies. And if you're telling me the melodies I wanna hear coming from you and the team, I know what team is what you're selling me. You can never get it, how I get it, little homie, you don't fit it, I'm with it. Think I'm bullshitting, let me take it back a minute and I'll show you how I did it back before I was spitting. Look. Went from an ounce to the herb to an ounce to the yay, from an ounce to a bird. Did the very thing that you said sounds so absurd, with a pounce in the curves of a house in the burbs. And I did it at a very fast pace. Pockets on swole like I punch him in the face. Gonna stay that way until my dying day, so know your place. You might think I won this race, but the truth is I ain't even make it to the finish line. I'm just taking it slow and getting dough every place I go, cause I'm dedicated to getting mine. Keep the kind with a mind from a different time. Kick a rhyme and I find with a little shine, cause I know in due time the whole world is gonna be mine. But for now, 24 day, I'm living just to make it through another 24. Forever stress, I got me constantly smoking, I'm getting high just to balance out the lows. And they always tell me that I should be living better, and what I suppose. But you know how the story goes. 24 day, I'm living just to make it through another 24. Forever stress, I got me constantly smoking, I'm getting high just to balance out the lows. And they always tell me that I should be living better, and what I suppose. But you know how the story goes. 24 day, I'm living just to make it through another 24. Forever stress, I got me constantly smoking, I'm getting high just to balance out the lows. And they always tell me that I should be living better, and what I suppose. But you know how the story goes. 24 day I'm living just to make it through another 24. Having stress, got me constantly smoking. I'm getting high just to balance out the lows. And they always tell me that I should be living better, and what I suppose. But you know how the story goes.
Back live, Narcistic Nation. That was the first participant of the goddamn bar fight. That was Hoodie, aka Ashby, better known as Ashby, Cleveland, Ohio. He got a competitor this week, Muck City, Florida. He brought a friend with him, J6, featuring Hot Boy Turk. Can they take down Ashby this week? Whoever wins, get a second week of rotation. With that being said, Ashby versus J6. This is J6 song, Hot Boy Lifestyle. Let's go.
Hey, young Turk, nigga. Hey, you already know. Real shit, bro. Hey, we gon' shake this bitch down, Hot Boy Lifestyle. Hot Boy Lifestyle. We gon' lock this bitch down, Hot Boy Lifestyle. Hot Boy Lifestyle. Hot Boy Lifestyle. Hot Boy Lifestyle. We gon' shake this bitch down, Hot Boy Lifestyle. Yeah, Hot Boy Lifestyle. Yeah, I'm on that plug shit. Selling all these drugs, bitch. Don't make a nigga come and get you. You know I fuck with thugs, bitch. They told me that the block is hot. I knew that since a juvenile. Oakland, Florida, born and raised. He catch me posted in BG. Young and thuggin' since a G. I'm on that Soldier Slim shit. Me and my brother powered up on that Baby and Slim shit. Chillin' with a slim bitch. Stick but can't say dick. Young Turk and J6. Know them niggas gon' hate this. When you sneak this, don't miss me. Pussy, I got a long list. I can shit on a lot of niggas. Got kush at a lot of niggas. My boy get you higher, nigga. Yeah, I'm the supplier, nigga. I fuck with a lot of niggas. Call L for the powder, nigga. We gon' shake this bitch down. Hot Boy Lifestyle. Hot Boy Lifestyle. We gon' lock this bitch down. Hot Boy Lifestyle. Hot Boy Lifestyle. Hot Boy Lifestyle. Hot Boy Lifestyle. We gon' shake this bitch down. Hot Boy Lifestyle. Hot Boy Lifestyle.
Follow me now, cause I'm a hot boy. Wanna if you bone and you can chop, boy. You know it's in my nigga. I know it's in my nigga. Selling, but I can't get caught slipping, my nigga. Wear my bands up, put the niggas in me, nigga. YT Rich Gang, we some months ain't real. My lifestyle right now. I'm on a motherfucker getting wiped down. Got a hot girl with me getting pipe down. Black car money just pipe down. Got the game on lockdown. Still bringing on the block. I'm from uptown.
We gon' shake this bitch down. Hot Boy Lifestyle. Hot Boy Lifestyle. We gon' lock this bitch down. Hot Boy Lifestyle. Hot Boy Lifestyle. Hot Boy Lifestyle. Hot Boy Lifestyle. We gon' shake this bitch down. Hot Boy Lifestyle. Hot Boy Lifestyle.
Are you a street pimp? Your bitches running wild? You're losing profits? Then you need check that bitch GPS. Your easy to install GPS chip fits right in your hoe's phone, and that bitch won't even know. She won't answer her phone? That's alright. You can track that bitch down and protect your profits. You always know about your hoe. Call 1-800-FAT-HOES. That's 1-800-FAT-HOES. Get your bitches in check today.
Back live, Narcistic Nation. I'm your host with the most, Cadillac Daryl Flair. That was the goddamn bar fight of the week. J6, Muck City, Florida, going up against Ashby, Cleveland, Ohio. Remember, you can vote NARCISTICENT@gmail.com at any time of the night, or you can call 614-781-0754. I'm going to say it one more time. 614-781-0754, and you can vote for Florida's J6 or shit. Hold on. Where the fucking phone at? Hold on. You live on Narcistic Nation.
Hey, what up, Daryl Flair?
What up, Doe?
I'm calling in voting for Ashby from Cleveland, Ohio.
From Cleveland, Ohio? That's where you from?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got one for Ashby. Ashby winning. Y'all motherfuckers that's voting. Y'all better call in and vote for y'all people.
He's taking it. No doubt about it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling in, my player.
Yes, sir.
All right, now. Like I said, call in 614-781-0754. We got two for Ashby. Somebody hit me up on the email just now, too, for Ashby. J6. Y'all want J6? Hit us up, narcisticent@gmail.com. Also, 614-781-0754. Through the course of the night, y'all can vote. Also, hit the Narcistic Nation Facebook page. You see what I'm saying? We're going to jump right into the motherfucking Golden Truth. Go ahead, Goldie.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to the Golden Truth. I'm here, Goldie Crowder. I got my girl Thumper.
Absolutely.
I got Lev.
Hey.
I have Jay over here.
Hey.
And I have the infamous LaFlairicon.
Woo! LaFlair.
Really?
Every answer is going to be.
When that happened? Bless your heart.
All right.
You sound like a hater, bro.
Somebody.
Well, I can't help it, Lord. Okay.
All right, now. Ladies and gentlemen, do you believe that society has written off the woman of dark skin? Do you believe that?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah. I feel like, how can I put this? I think the black women that are black and African American are doing too much to be noticed because of society. Because I once heard back in the day from a white person that white people in other cultures look at black women as knockoff Dominican bitches. Okay. Them exact words.
That's the first I've heard that.
because you don't hang with a top flight narcissistic nigga like me.
Wow.
Go ahead, Cody.
Never heard that shit before. Elaborate. No, I've. This is my first time hearing that. Honestly,
this is the thing.
A knockoff Dominican woman.
Yeah, they feel like Dominican women are way more prettier. They do more. They don't complain, and they're all women.
I'm not saying Dominican women.
I did not say that. I did not say that. So don't shoot the messenger.
Dominican men say Dominican women are fucking crazy.
That's Dominican men, but I'm trying to tell you what a white man told me about Dominican women and black women, as opposed to.
He got his nervous. He white. How the fuck he really?
Right.
Hey, I'm not saying nobody's wrong here. I'm just telling you what I heard.
Okay, I believe. All right.
Do you believe black women are a knockoff?
I'm going to say my own thing here. Light-skinned women they're more acceptable when you come to the upper echelon of society because they're kind of more controllable. I believe, yes, they may have tried to write off black women, dark-skinned women, but they're because they're frightened of them. It's not that they're frightened of them. I don't want to call it frightened. I don't know exactly what feeling it is, but they seem to be the ones with the most power when it comes to speaking for black women in general. Because if you look at it on anybody that holds any type of
and who is this that you say has the most power out of African American or black women?
The dark-skinned ones, the light-skinned ones.
Well, why does it come down to power?
I'm just saying this was social. I mean, we're talking about social society. The way society.
I want to say it comes down to satisfaction. But
again, satisfaction is great. You can gratify satisfaction by getting anything you want, but you can't get. If you want power, you just can't get anything you want. You got to get a certain thing.
But this is the thing. I can look. When it comes to being satisfied by a woman, it comes down to the man first.
But we're not talking about satisfaction. We're talking about straight power.
Power, it comes from me. But
what do you
I don't
define as power? Do you
this
mean like a dark-skinned woman will whoop a light-skinned
woman?
No,
I'm not talking about physical power. I'm talking about we're talking about doctors and lawyers and
about knowledgeable
job. I mean,
knowledgeable.
Think about all the women you see on TV, black women that speak up, like even for the president, like Condoleezza Rice. She's a kind of a dark-skinned woman. You don't get a lot of light-skinned.
But at the end of the day, Jeffrey, you got black men that think they're powerful because they got a white woman.
That's true.
And that's what, but
How many black men you know they got a black woman that's powerful?
That's
though?
because they're satisfied. And you can tell that woman whatever you want, but a black woman, you can't tell her. A dark skin, you can't tell her whatever you want because she got an opinion herself.
We got a
She can
caller.
speak that shit.
You live on line one. This Narcistic Nation.
Yes, I'd like to vote for Ashby.
All right, we got you down. You want to give a shout out?
Yeah, this is Mrs. Sprung.
Okay, well, hold on. We ain't gonna let you go just that easy. What'd you say your name was again?
Charlene Sprung.
Charlene Sprung.
S-P-R-E-N-Z.
Don't be counting. I've been drinking all that dark ass liquor. Look, Goldie got a question for you. Answer it for us. Go ahead, Goldie.
Okay.
You forgot it? Oh, fuck it.
Down.
Who do you think? Do you think black women has been wrote off as being less powerful than white women due to social media? Just social media. Fuck it. No?
No.
You think black women are more powerful? I just made up a whole nother question, but still.
Sure did.
She ain't do it. She choked.
No, you didn't give me a chance. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, caller. We listening to you. You can call in every night if you want. Not every night, just every Saturdays.
Yes.
But hold on, though. What'd you say your last name was again, Sprung?
Sprung. S-P-R-E-N-Z.
Strengths.
Strands?
Strenz.
Sound like she got some good pussy. Go ahead, Goldie. Give her.
She said
time.
you. S-U-R.
All right.
Oh, S-U-R.
You listening? Hey, Goldie got a question for you.
Hey there. Hey, Ms. Strens. All right. The question was, do you believe that society has written off the dark-skinned woman? Do you think it's more acceptable to be light-skinned or white? Or do you think that it's okay to be black right now?
No,
What's your opinion?
No.
She's saying
You're saying no, like
no?
Are you saying no, like
It's not okay.
it's not okay?
It's not right in her mind.
I don't think they've been written off like that. They shouldn't be.
You feel like it's equal in today's society?
Yeah,
Are you white or black?
I'm white.
Okay, you being a white woman, do you feel threatened by black women when you go in public?
No.
Ain't no wrong answer. Just asking.
Okay.
Give a shout out to your people. Give a shout out to Ashby.
I think that might be Ashby's grandma.
You're the greatest.
Thank you very much for calling in.
Thanks
Call
for
in next
calling
week
in.
too.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Bye-bye.
That was Ashby's grandma.
Right.
Yes.
Saying, yeah.
That was
You
Ashby's
asked him
grandma.
that question? Oh my God.
Right. When he asked that question, I just seen the failure coming all head on, freight train. Pow.
But either way, I believe. I mean, it works to their benefit because I believe they work harder to get where they got to get to. You know what I mean? Because society does view them a certain way. At one point,
So you believe that
all black people were viewed as a certain way. but we
women
made-
with darker skin are overcompensating?
no,
so to say?
I mean, perhaps, but in the long run, that's what you need to do growing up. You need to overcompensate to become somebody that you want to be.
I
We
think
we don't do
That's
enough
right.
overcompensation.
this is my thing. I think black women want to be somebody they see on TV.
Nah, light skinned women want to.
No, it's
I
not
believe-
light skinned women. And
That's
I
light
don't,
skin.
I don't say light skinned,
They
black,
fit in, I
white.
mean, they
I
can be
think I think dark skinned women. I ain't gonna even say dark skin. Listen, hold on, Thumper. Let me get the floor real quick.
But you didn't have
I
it.
want to
Listen,
hear
hold on.
Thumper. You
This-
go ahead, but I'm going to hear Thumper.
Okay, this is the thing.
I got something to say.
I think majority of the women that are of color, that their idols aren't real people. Okay, like they don't like Oprah, they don't like Beyonce.
Who do they like?
They like
Nicki Minaj
and Cardi B and the bitches on Love and Hip Hop. Like these are their idols. You see what I'm saying? Like I seen a post where a bitch was talking about how Gucci's wedding was, and that's how I want my wedding to be. Bitch, you don't even have a boyfriend. Let's get that out the way first and foremost. That's trendy right
They
there.
all want
Like,
the wedding to be like that.
but at the end of the day, have you ever seen a bitch that got whack pussy? They ugly. They ain't got it going on, but they want to critique a wedding.
See, you know what? Look at you right now. Listen, let me tell you this. Us as black women, we thrive on power. We try to achieve a lot of things, and
Black women are judgmental.
Judgmental towards themselves.
Judgmental towards other black women.
Why?
Crabs in a bucket.
We all can get where whoever else is.
I'm not saying white women are better, but at the end of the day, y'all biggest competitor is yourselves.
That's
So
what
it's
I just
almost like you
said.
saying light skinned niggas is better than you.
I never
No.
said that.
Okay, I'm
We've
just saying. No,
been striving
It's
to
not the
think
same
about
thing.
it for hundreds of years.
Yeah, it was a different time. We're talking about men.
And
No. What I'm trying to say is, black women idols are not people that are real or doing something with their lives. Anybody can get a fucking reality show. You see what I'm saying? So if your idol is okay, let's fuck it. Let's just use Cardi B as an example. Cardi B is your idol. You want to wear red bottoms and make bloody moves. How many bitches you just seen on your Facebook say that? A lot of them. But what the fuck was these bitches doing before that? Who was your idol before Cardi B said that?
I don't know what's going on around
It's
here.
Flair's bitches again. You know Flair got a certain ring of bitches.
Right, I was just about to say that. Like I can't relate.
Me either. I'm not doing that.
Now, can I answer the question?
Go ahead.
Because I am a black woman.
Finish mine, so you finish. Go ahead, finish.
Go ahead.
I hear this.
I am a black woman, so I experience your question, and yes, we do get unequal opportunities, and it's a shame that our society has dimmed us down to a light skin or black or dark skin phase, to where it kind of correlates with the whole white is right and
Whose
black
fault is it though,
against
love?
each other.
Nah,
Like
fuck that.
society-
Whose fault is it, love?
Society.
How's it society's fault? And these
Yes.
people
Because
sign up for
they
it.
labeled us. They're labeling
Because
us
this is-
anyway.
society has already implanted in our minds that white is right and black is wrong. So the darker we are, the more we seem as a wrong entity
Man or
to a
female.
male's perspective.
Okay, so if I hire a white bitch on this show to do, so if I hire a white bitch on this show to come on the show and say, is she allowed to say nigga? Would you do the show still?
Hell
No,
motherfucking
exactly. So if you sign up, but think about it, how many people? Man, you gotta get the fuck go home. Okay, you gotta think about how many people sign up for some shit they're not comfortable with seeing other black women do.
But
So why does it have to come down to if you're white or black?
But because, listen, that's why I say we've been conditioned from the time that genocide and segregation began.
You're going too deep.
No, this
You're going
is
too deep. That's not how it works.
Too
That's
deep.
not how it works. If you don't have to sign up for it.
Listen,
It's Narcistic Nation. You live on line one.
We won't finish that. I want to hear that.
Hello?
Hello? You live on line one.
Hi, just calling to vote for Ashley.
All right, we got you down. You want to give a shout out? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Okay.
Arizona?
Hey.
Hey. Is it hot there?
Hell yes, motherfucker.
What time is it there? Oh, shit. She said, fuck you.
7:50.
7:50?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're
Waiting.
2 hours behind us.
All right, we got you down for Ashby. Thanks for calling, honey child.
Thank you. Bye.
Go ahead,
Okay.
love.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I said we had a call waiting.
Caller, you're on line one.
Hey, voting for Ashby?
All right, we got another one. How many has that been? Nah, it's been more than 4. Hey, where you calling from, big man?
We have another call waiting.
Yes, we do.
Come on.
How many? Where you calling from?
From Levine, Arizona.
All right, now we got you down.
Levine, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get the next one.
Right.
How you know we had a call
It
wait?
beat. You didn't hear it?
You live on line one. It's Narcistic Nation.
Hi, this is Janet. I'm calling to vote for Ashley.
All right, we got you
Hey, all
down.
right.
Where
Thanks
you
for
calling
calling.
from?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix in the house.
Phoenix.
Thanks for calling. You
Is
got
it hot there?
Shut up.
I want to ask that question too. Huh?
We're waiting for it to cool down, but yeah, it's really hot over here.
It's always hot in Phoenix. I lived in Phoenix for like 5 years.
Thanks for calling. Yeah. Hey, wait. You still on the phone? If you could rate Ashby's song 1 through 10, another 24, what would you rate it? What you like about that song?
10. I've heard the music when we played in Facebook, and it's awesome.
Yeah, you like the video? I know
That's
that's
what's
real.
up. That's
Thanks for
what's up.
calling in.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, as I was saying, it all started from something, and it became back in the genocide, segregation, slavery days, it was a sin or it was a crime for a black male to look at a white woman.
Yeah.
They put in the perception that if she's black, she's ugly. But if she's white, she is the beautifulest thing on this earth. And over time, we have accepted that and think that the lighter, because we don't want to, as some say, race trade. We don't want to offend our queens. But
so you trying to say that hasn't changed since now?
It's gotten worse.
Yes, it has changed.
It's gotten hell of a lot worse.
I think it's gotten better for y'all.
No, because now we still have clubs out here promoting dark skin versus light skin.
Yeah.
That's because y'all be thinking it's white people doing that. That's
we
black
have
people
men
doing
out
that.
here that will blatantly down a black woman because he holds a
Okay, so why are you gonna blame the white man, the white entrepreneur,
because
as opposed to a black entrepreneur?
That's what it derived from. The lighter, the better.
We've been provoked by European influence.
Yeah.
I will say.
Well, why do you think all these women are walking around here with butt shots and showing half their ass? Because you men, I like a woman with a fat ass.
Right.
I like a woman that, I want to see that ass.
Not me.
You know what?
Y'all play stupid on topics. Not me. I like a bitch that can cook and fry chicken.
But on one hand, you'll say, I don't want no bitch that's been around the world, but you'll go on a date and fuck with a bitch on the first night.
That's been around the world. I don't have a problem with a bitch around the world. Listen, you gotta think about it. My dick is so good, I can change a bitch's life. Let's get that out the way.
Look, but on the real tip, we look at our men as kings and gods, even though you may not see it.
When did that start? Because think about it. If y'all always looked at y'all men as kings, why do we get judged or stereotyped for dating white women?
Because y'all like to play the victim and then y'all blame us.
How can you play victim to another woman? She's still a woman.
There's always
Still
an
a woman.
excuse for why you're talking to a white woman.
And it's always
what's the excuse?
I like white women.
Because women is too bitchy, like you was just saying at the beginning of the segment. Y'all women judge. Y'all complain too much.
Y'all do judge.
But okay, so your
get in the kitchen to cook.
But I'm saying you always have to think. A lot of these men out here always complain about a woman nagging or bitching or complaining. She's complaining and nagging and bitching for a reason. There is something you are doing that is not coinciding with what you are telling her.
So at the end of the day, why don't she change? Why don't she change?
No.
And see if that works first.
If you tell her that you are with her and you love her and you want to be everything for her, but you show her
why do I have to settle?
You don't
for
have
her feelings.
No, it's not about
settling. Explain to me why I have to settle for a woman's feelings because she's strong black.
Well, why she got to settle for yours?
Exactly. Why does she have to come down?
I'm asking why you have to settle for hers.
Why can't she expect the greatness out of you and leave it at that instead of you saying, okay, well, I'll accept you just being
okay, so if you can be with a man and you nag, and I'm still with you, why don't you leave?
It's something you're doing for her to nag.
Like you said before.
No, it's something I'm doing for her to stay.
No, like you said before, women don't like jumping around. Women like to stick it
be
out.
Single.
We like to stick it out because we see more in you than you see in yourself. So we are willing to sacrifice our happiness.
So why complain?
Listen, we are willing to sacrifice.
Why complain?
Because we are going to stay on your ass.
No, you live and learn.
Look, you keep cutting me off.
You live and learn.
We are going to stay on your ass until you either change or we get fed up. And when we get fed up, like R. Kelly said, when a woman's fed up, there ain't nothing you can do about it.
That's because she was doing it. That's what he said. If you listen to the whole song, he was talking about his bitch.
It was time to move on. When we move on, is because we have tried and we have given our all.
And you moved on.
Exactly. So it's a reason. Everything happens for a reason. There is a cause and effect. So if you aren't holding up your end of the bargain, because if in actual reality, us women don't expect nothing of you than what you say.
But
and if you tell me you are my man and you love me, and I see you out here tricking with another bitch, then you're lying to me. So then, I'm gonna stick it out with you at first and be like, nah, if you gonna change,
it's gonna change.
Fuck all that bullshit.
The word is bond.
No, listen, you can be biblical as you want, but at the end of the day, the only reason why we stay with a woman is because y'all put up with our shit. I don't give listen. Wait. The only time we put up with a woman, stay with a woman, is because we all put up with our shit. You can't get mad by color, race, whatever. You see what I'm saying? If I date all white women, you can't say he a weak ass man because he date all white women. Maybe I just like white pussy.
But if you degrade me while you're dating them white women, then I am going to talk shit.
That takes me.
When did I ever degrade a black woman though?
In the beginning, when you said you already put a judgmental clause on us when you said all y'all do is judge and nag.
Y'all do.
Okay, so that right there.
I ain't gotta elaborate. I ain't gotta elaborate. Y'all do. Y'all judgmental as black women. As women, black women are judgmental. If I say my ex was a white woman, you're going to try to prove to me that you're better than a white woman, right?
No, I'm not.
So what do you do?
I'm not in competition.
Right? Who we competing against?
No.
The white woman that.
No.
Okay.
If I have
okay.
to compete,
I put it on day every day. Listen, look.
I know me.
I just put this on Facebook. I can fuck a bitch raw. I can finger this bitch. I can do anything with somebody's woman. But as soon as I ask a hoe to cook, they ask where my girlfriend at. You know where that comes from? Black bitches. Only black bitches say. Only black bitches say where your girlfriend at, and then fuck you all. Let them nut in you and then suck your dick till they swallow. White girls don't do that. They don't say where your girlfriend at.
No, because you know that.
No, what I'm saying is only black bitches do that shit. Y'all only say that shit. White women don't say that.
That's showing where your weakness is.
No. What I'm saying is white women don't ask you where your girlfriend at when they're already in love.
Who said
Black women do that shit because they only.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Black women are subservient to those who deserve to be catered to. Okay. If you just come in to get some ass, you're not gonna get the perks of a woman.
Okay, what if I do?
Being a wife.
What if I do?
What? What if
get
you
the
do
ass?
If you get the ass,
when I ask a black woman to do manual work, and all the white people are listening right now, if I ask a black woman to do manual work, it's always a clause. Where your girlfriend at? Why she ain't feeding you? Only black women say that.
This is the demographic that you have dealt with. This is the demographic that you have dealt with.
It's all about you and your demeanor.
We clip it. Every day. Have you ever dated a white woman and she asked you where your girlfriend at after you asked her to do some manual labor?
No.
Thank you.
But vice versa, you didn't ask me if a black woman.
I don't need to ask you because you don't date many black women. You don't date many black women. I just want to know from
you know that
because that's my friend.
He doesn't know that.
Thank you.
How many you done dated?
How many black women?
You date more white women than black women?
I dated 2 white women, and that was.
What was the biggest headache?
Go ahead and say it.
I'm not saying black because they were out. The white women were only for a year.
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn my mic off.
I had a 5-year relationship with the black.
That didn't last. I was gonna say that. The
It was a headache.
Never mind. Y'all clip it.
He is.
Y'all are a headache.
But you are.
I love y'all. But y'all
Hold on. What I want to say is, now listen to this. Now, out of those numbers that he's just given us, he's only dated 2 white women. He's dated way more than 2 black women. Mm-hmm. So I say he's going up. These could have been 2 perfect white bitches. You know what I'm saying? Or 2 20.
What's a perfect white woman, Goldie?
Whatever.
No. What's the
slave?
Wait, no, don't
the
help.
Slave white woman.
No, don't help.
Ain't nobody
See, that's what I'm saying. You stereotyping the white woman.
Ain't nobody perfect.
That's the one that you no, I didn't stereotype.
You said she's a slave.
If I
can't say that about a white woman. Because if a white woman said that about you, you'd have got mad.
Hold up. No. He said when I tell a woman to work for me. Did you not say that?
Said the slave black.
No, you said the demographic that you're fucking with because you said out of your mouth when I tell a woman to work for me,
when
she don't tell me or ask me where's my woman. When you sitting there talking about, you said Jay every day. And the white woman you dealt with, have you told them to do something and they didn't? They said we're your wife or we're your girlfriend, and then you said when I tell a woman to work for me, I shouldn't be questioned.
It's not working for them. If I ask you, if I fuck you every look, think about it. Let me put things in perspective first before the listeners. I'm gonna put things in perspective.
Hurry up.
If I'm having sex and laying up with a woman, you have to have a certain respect for me. So if I ask you to do something after I'm laying my life on the line, fucking you raw, and I'm doing this for your kids, and this, and that. At the end of the day, you don't say where your girlfriend at after all this shit I done done.
You know what?
You sat there and said black men settle for white slave bitches.
You know what?
Now, what if a white woman said that about black bitches?
I'm saying that's what you're saying, though, because you want that woman to
I did not say that. Did you hear me say that?
You want that
I did not say black women or white women were slaves.
You want to snap.
I did not say black women or white women were slaves. I did not ever say that.
I said that's the demographic you want. You want a white woman that's going to get your every beck and call.
I not once said I date white women. No, wait. I never said I date white women. So when you gonna put some more words in my mouth?
She didn't just say that.
She just said it. Are you listening? This your segment.
I'm listening to the shit. Listen, all I hear is your mouth, but I can hear what the fuck she just said.
All right, go ahead, Thumper.
God damn it. I'm saying if you was doing everything you were supposed to do, if you doing
Like
the right
what?
thing,
What am I supposed to do? Why do I gotta have duties?
For your woman, then you wouldn't have to ask her to go cook for you because she'll do it. Just be honest and true.
But
just keep it 100.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
I mean, I've dated Chinese women, Asian women, Brazilian women, white women, black women, and if I asked them to cook, they would all cook for me. But it depends on what women you deal with. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with women who are down for me. Meaning, if a fight broke out, we'd probably be fighting together. You know.
So, out of all those cultures, which one will complain first? That's all I want to know.
The one that came up because they were about their shit.
No, I didn't ask that.
I got the most complaints.
Continually.
It was the years, a lot of
longer
years
relationship.
It was just longer, and shit was supposed to happen. You know, shit was.
You was in a long relationship.
All I wanted to say was Jay could have dated two women that perfect is in the eye of the beholder. He could have dated two white women that he thought in his eyes were perfect, and then 20 black women that he considered in his eye that were trash. They were just bad women, coincidentally. So we can't go by just what he's saying. This is just his perspective.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna say, you think about it. I got more complaints by the white women. They weren't complaints. They were just they didn't know things about the black culture. I gotta teach them. No, how's it my fault?
Because you didn't teach that hoe.
No, I told her. I just told her. Like, if when they have a complaint, I address the complaint.
Okay, what was the biggest complaint with you dating white women? What was the biggest complaint?
I mean, the biggest complaint was their parents not liking me. I mean,
that's not their fault.
No, practical.
No, okay. What's the biggest complaint that you had about that woman?
That's what I don't know. I didn't have any complaints. It's just the fact that I was young and I was just doing what I was doing. I mean, there wasn't no complaints about anything. We were both. I mean, like I said, I didn't have to deal with a lot of random tapping that ass, as you said before. I didn't do a whole lot of that. I'm a relationship guy, so if I'm going to talk to a girl, I'm talking to the girl. You know what I'm saying? This is me and you. So meaning if I ask you to cook, I'm gonna cook. If you ask me to cook, I'm gonna cook. If you ask me to wash the dishes, I'm gonna wash dishes. But I'm probably talk shit, but I'm still gonna wash dishes. You know what I'm saying?
And that's just who the fuck you are. That's what you do.
And all the girls that I didn't have a relationship with, it was just I hit it and I'm gone. There was no complaints because I never talked to her again. What the fuck out?
See, I thought you said it wasn't men like that.
No, I'm saying, okay, I got friends, and when they do say the phrase "where your girlfriend at," it's because you ain't doing the right thing because you already sleeping with multiple girls. They just trying to lock you down.
Thank you.
They want you to commit.
Thank
to
you.
Them.
Thank you.
Say that's just their way of playing that devil's advocate.
Even after
to get them to say,
even after you done hit it well, she done drunk all the baby.
You said yourself.
No. That's not what it is, every day. Right. What it is. When you ask a woman to do a manual job, they look at the finance of it.
She's not your slave.
I didn't say that.
But who are you to ask a woman to do something?
Who
are you to
slave?
tell a woman
Because
to do
manual
something?
mean you're doing it yourself.
But the black bitches do more manual. I'm sorry. The black women do more manual things than the white women do because they know how to do it.
I didn't say they didn't. I didn't say they
manual doing something.
No, listen. Y'all shitting on black women. I said manually when I asked you.
We complain more.
Exactly, but if I say manually, that means you have an option. I'm saying the people that have the option complain about it more are black women.
You said after I make a statement.
You're right. I'm not going to bring us in the picture, but you're right.
Can I make a statement?
Go ahead, girl.
Black people in general got more to complain about.
All jokes
Black people complain more. You can go on Facebook right now, all your friends, and don't lie. You got black and white friends on your page, right?
Black people.
You got black and white friends. The black people are more negative. You can have something good happen and won't get no likes. You can have something bad happen and all the black people will like it and act like they sad and angry and all that bullshit.
But Flair, listen
happy.
to this. I guarantee if I had majority white friends and then just a few black friends, then I would have the same results. Like you would.
You ain't mad at saying
Yes, I would. Mad ass white people too.
I got about half and half. And white folks will they'll spill their more personal shit. Not like
my white friends.
Mad about different things. Mad about different things.
Wait.
It's crazy.
Mine's do.
Everybody's got complaints.
Mine's.
I'm not. Listen. Don't ever get on here and think like I feel like black women are better than white women or nothing like that. All I'm saying is
you definitely won't be.
I did not have to say that. What I'm saying is when it comes to me asking something, I done went through this. It's not who I'm fucking with. It's not who I then had sex with. It's not none of that. If I'm fucking a bitch and we think we getting in good, and she can know I have a side, she can know I have a main. The first thing they complain about is doing something manually. So if I say I'm fucking a bitch, you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Black bitch. I could be like, I could fuck her, take her out to dinner, anything. You see what I'm saying? As soon as I ask her to do something, her manually cooking or anything, they ask me, where your girlfriend at? Why she ain't feeding you? I have not ever heard those quotes from a white woman.
Guess what?
They just cook. They just take me out to eat.
Guess what? She just responded to the way you respond. You reacted to her.
How? If I'm asking you to cook for me, what the
After
fuck?
you done dicked her down, made her swallow every goddamn thing, and you call her bitch.
So you mean to tell me it's more hazardous to cook
bitch go cook?
So it's more hazardous. So it's more hazardous for you to get in the kitchen and cook me some fried pork chop than to fuck me raw.
Oh Lord!
Listen, hey
They
Daryl.
ever do that? Just lost their mind.
Hey Daryl, I want you to take this with you once you leave here, because this is something that should sit with you, and if it doesn't sit with you, then that means you're not right in the head.
It probably won't.
Because listen,
fuck that. Just listen.
Yes.
Whether you date a white woman or a black woman, when it comes to the revolutionary shit that you need to be paying attention to, as far as your people, as far as you having to come up under a fight for your people, let me know if that white woman you dating is going to be standing behind you, fighting you and imploring you, motivating you to take a stand for your people, or is she just going to let you be a docile nigga? Because that black woman is going to be there for you.
You're not
Listen, no,
you're not in the interracial household of America.
Let me finish.
So I can't say you're the spokesperson, so I can't go on for that.
No.
That's your opinion.
No.
So if you want to voice your opinion, go ahead.
It's not just an opinion.
What's your opinion?
Because listen, I'm gonna break it down to you. Because the the black woman will be there for you through thick and thin. She will be there standing beside.
That's not true. That's not true. Because I know black bitches that fuck my cousin. I know black bitches that fuck a nigga because he got money. So what are you talking about?
I'm gonna check you there. Check you there.
No, we don't go there. We don't get your conversation. I told you.
Let me get the floor.
Let
me get the floor.
You had it all night.
No, let me get the floor.
All night.
Real shit. This is gold truth.
Right. Is it?
This is the gold truth. Like real shit. Like you can't look. Think about it. Think about it, love. I never ever once said a white woman was better than a black woman. I never ever once said.
I don't recall you saying that.
I didn't.
Go ahead.
I never said verbally. A black woman.
Not verbally, but shit.
You not ever seen me in public with a white woman. What? I didn't say I've never ever dated a white woman.
Before you finish, that doesn't mean anything.
No, because it's a lot of black men that are soft. There's a lot of black men that aren't men that date white women feel like they can come up. I'm not saying nobody here or none of that. Basically, what I'm saying is me. You see what I'm saying? If I say all the black bitches I've dated have a problem with doing manual labor, you can't judge my hoes.
Because I need to hurry up and say this to you.
At the end of the day, you felt she feels like men that date white women are weak.
No, I did not say that. I did not say that.
Love, do you know what I feel? Listen, love, do you know what I feel? I feel that.
Slave owner.
No, I got something to tell y'all too.
I feel that.
Hurry up, we gotta go to another segment.
Like I know, you know what? Because you done talked all of my shit up. So, but anyway, I just feel that I know black men that date white women that don't bash black women while they're doing it. They don't have anything negative to say. That's just their preference. And then there's the nigga that doesn't, that he won't claim to date the white woman. Right. He won't claim to date the white woman. He's not seen with the white woman, but he will bash the fuck out of the black woman.
Who bashed him though?
What do you mean he bashed him? That's what you've been doing continually.
All I said, you've put
stereotypes.
Love,
put stereotypes on us continually.
It was one.
It was like,
oh, y'all upset.
I'm upset that I didn't get to finish my point.
No,
Because what I'm saying.
I want to a song.
I want her to finish.
Let me say something, love. Let me tell you this. It's been so many times I have said on this mic and have spoke about how us black women stand by these black men and build them up, and then they leave us for a white woman. She doesn't do anything but put them in insurance and then kill them on off. Fuck it. I done told them that many times. We stand by our man. We stand by.
That's not every man.
But we stand by our man.
But every woman isn't a bitch.
Thank you.
Okay, every woman should be judged by their color.
No,
but we are.
We automatically are.
But you do that.
No,
you might do it unintentionally. You do it.
Yeah.
How?
Unbeknownst.
You do it unintentionally.
I didn't dog both colors tonight.
Listen,
how you dog both colors?
Daryl.
I like to say. Well, are you done, Left? I'm sorry.
No, I'm just gonna give my little flat point. My flat point.
Go ahead.
End it with too.
I know plenty of black men that are dating white women. And when it comes to doing something towards the community, those women do not motivate their men to be a part of it.
Because it's not benefit their household.
Just listen.
White women are about finance.
Listen. Okay.
You think white women?
That's what Thumper just said. That they kill them off.
Listen. No, I didn't say black people.
You said white women.
I said we stand by our man.
And then
we build them up.
Then what'd you say?
We build them and then they leave us.
And then what happened?
For a white woman. And then she put them in insurance and kill them off.
That's finance. Go ahead again.
No, it's bullshit.
Me as a black woman,
yes,
I have motivated my husband to open his own business and not work for a white man unless it is just for extra.
So what are you
money.
doing as a black woman to make him feel comfortable to elevate his business after he rich? Say he got a business. Say he got a business.
He does.
Say he hit the lottery though on the side, like for 10 million. You think he gonna keep you? No, he's gonna date a fucking white girl.
My husband, yes, I think he will keep me.
Yeah, keep thinking that.
So basically, I know my
husband. On this show talking about you hate black men.
Basically, we condition our men for other women, for these other white women.
Yes, that's your job. That's your job. That's your fucking job.
Right.
Hey, so we're the appetizer.
Yeah, all in all, when the war hits, them white women ain't gonna be standing there fighting beside you. They gonna go and stand on their side, and they gonna let you fend for yourself.
Black women
and then you're gonna be looking at us.
They're gonna
come
send insurance just so when you get knocked off, they can collect.
Good trying your chicken nugget.
When you up, you dating a white woman. When you up, you dating a light skinned woman. When you up, you dating a lighter complected woman.
You know what? I don't understand why there's a problem with who dates who, because they got them business. They got that too.
I'm saying it doesn't matter who dates who, as long as you are not bashing.
Hey, when you rich,
right? You're right. I understand what you're saying.
Look,
as long as I like Goldie, but I don't like Thumper because Thumper is attitudinal and she just get on my nerves. Like, why do I have to correlate my friendship with Goldie? You shouldn't have to. Brady Thumper.
Love, when you broke, you judge a woman off of sex. When you rich, you judge a woman off of what she
and
works
right
for.
there, look, okay, right there. Okay, I've seen hundreds of relationships, and I'm like, how the fuck are they sticking together? They always fight each other.
It's the image.
No, it's not. It's their motherfucking sex that keeps them together.
Think about it though.
Stigmatized.
It can be two white people.
So look, I got a question. You got. I have a platform for you. I want you to talk.
Oh, you like that?
Now listen. I want to know. Now I've seen some fucked up ass shit go on with relationships. Like, why the fuck are they together? They always fucking fight. Every time I see them, they motherfucking fight, and somebody packing her shit up. Now, I've learned
it's
that it's the sex. Now, listen. No, what I want to ask you, what is good pussy?
Good pussy is
a flare.
Good. No, let me answer this.
I said you asked.
Good pussy.
I never had pussy.
Good pussy ain't the way it feel. Good pussy is the attention that woman gets.
The control of it.
The control she has over you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we like being challenged. Like, if a woman...
The control she has over you.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not... Like, a bitch can have the worst pussy ever in history. But if she's popular and people like her and she's catered...
You want to be a part of that?
That's lame.
Everybody wants to. It's a challenge. Like, if listen. If I go to the club with Love and her pussy whack, but she's known in Columbus. You could be my ex bitch, and you could be like, "Oh, I seen you with your little ugly chocolate bitch or your little ugly white bitch." Like, it don't matter because at the end of the day, you sat there and watched and seen the attention she got being with me.
Okay.
And you got jealous. That's women. Women, y'all are so jealous.
Finish telling me what is good pussy.
I just told you. Good pussy is
that
good
ain't
attention.
have shit to do
it's
with
attention.
It.
It's slavery for him.
I'm talking about the physical aspect. You went deep as fuck.
You can't go off of that because
Poetic
let's what Jared can answer next, and I'm gonna turn my mic off.
All right, go on.
The reason why you can't judge good pussy because Jay every day can fuck a bitch and his dick could be bigger. No homo. His dick can be bigger and say the bitch's pussy ain't good. Dang. I can fuck a bitch and my dick is smaller and I'm like, oh, bro. I can tell Aunt Shelly and everybody else like, her shit is the greatest ever. They meet Jay every day and be like, man, that shit whack as fuck. That's how you judge good pussy. You see what I'm saying? Pussy ain't like y'all think it is. Like, it's good, but it depends on the chemistry.
Is it so? It don't matter how it feels. It just depends on the chemistry.
It's the chemistry.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, because some people, I mean,
it's the chemistry.
I mean, you both.
So it can be whack as fuck.
I can fuck. Wait. I can fuck you, Goldie.
You know,
and your pussy is good, but it's not great. But it can be great to your last ex. Like you can have a stalker ex, and it was great to him, but it was okay to me. But he don't like me because I fucked your great pussy. It wasn't good to me. It was okay, but he don't like me because I fucked you.
I have a question. So good pussy isn't the actual pussy being good. It's the person.
It's the person.
He was so deep. I was talking about sex.
It's
like,
the person.
Now I know why these niggas out here fucking trannies.
No, you didn't. Can I answer, motherfucker, before we play?
Assholes and no, because assholes and pussies is different.
No. Why does it have to be labeled? Why does it have to be labeled good pussy?
What is good pussy? That shit squishy.
Because it's beyond that.
That shit. I'm sorry. When he said chemistry was perfect because you can have. I could see the baddest bitch. And
I'm writing this down.
Her pussy could be dry. And it's not her fault because she could have fucked somebody else and her shit was wet as fuck. I mean, obviously, if you're gonna have sex again,
it's chemistry.
I'm just saying, you might have sex. Like say, Love and Flair had sex and it was fucking great. You know what I'm saying? Love's pussy was all extra wet. Boom, boom, boom. And me and Flair got the same size dick, and I get it. It just didn't happen to be that way. Because no, I'm just saying. It is different with different women. I mean,
so how many times do you have to get the pussy?
Action the way they do it the way you do it. Huh?
Did you hear
it's chemistry.
You can tell the first. You can tell the first time.
And most times you can nut quick.
Yes, you can.
Sometimes you know what I'm saying. That's good pussy. When you bust within a minute or two, that's good pussy.
You can tell the first time you get it. You can tell.
I'm not getting
the first time.
We're gonna come back.
You can connect.
There's a lot of things that go into some good pussy, man. Good pussy.
You got another one?
Warm. It's
how many times do you have to get the pussy to know it's good?
Sometimes,
because like you said, sometimes it's wet, sometimes it's dry.
It could be one time, but it could be 1 to 3 times. I'm gonna say 1 to 2 times, but you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that first time might be you might be just too drunk, both y'all. You know what I'm saying? But the second time might be right. You know what I mean?
Now, what if the first time is bad, and the second time is bad, and then the third time?
But sometimes you just do it because you want to have sex. You try again anyway.
You know,
obviously you go in it differently because you get freakier.
Hold on, we'll come back to this topic.
We coming
back. 781-0754. When we come back, we're gonna finish this Gold Truth topic. This is Ohio Playboys.
That could be good pussy on certain days, but it's still a majority. It's still bad.
The first night, you know it's.
Don't make me fuck you up. Yo, go ahead and fast. There's many ways to get your bitch ass hit. I got too many ways to get you hit, and I got you. Full clip, and I'm rolling. Some gangsters, disrespect me.
me, thank you. I got too many ways to get you here, and I got you. Full clip. I'm rolling. Some gangsters, disrespect me, thank you. You be quick to run and get people, but they can't save you. Better duck and hit that corner, hope that clock don't graze you. Homie really don't know me, I can't fuck with you phonies. My soldiers all in fatigues, but we ain't been to the army. I get you hooked up, 40 cal, cock back, lay them down, all tie your monkey ass, put that barrel in your mouth. Have my niggas in your house, dressed up, SWAT style, something like it's training day. This could be your long day. Analyze your whole firm, penalize your whole crew. Mac chopping up his back, criminalize him waist down. Smelling like I'm Bill Cosby. You can have some jello now. Help him out that wheelchair. You can lay your legs down. And when you down, nigga, don't you forget. Only pants you get to wear, some food will sweat. I watch your groovy wet. I put the tech to your jaw. But you know about me, I've been breaking the law. I got too many ways to get you here. And I got you. The full clip. I'm rolling. Some gangsters, respect me, thank you. I got too many ways to get you here, and I got you. The full clip. I'm rolling. Some gangsters, respect me, thank you. I'll wake up your whole block like the AK bring on multiple shots. You do your best like Batman. That's the way we gon' enter and take over rats. When you hear that's the back, you MCs that bad. You best find the nearest exit if you got a home run. I'm flipping so many styles, got a coat made a chameleon. I got something right here to knock block that silly grin with blow to the jaw. You never see a chin again. What I'm holding right now will look you out your Timberlands. You choose a prime example of a heartless man. I'm a hood race figure who perfected his pimping. Why you sit back, waiting, hating, debating, and simp? I take your whole mob out when I pull them things out. That's not all that I'm about, but will I do it? No doubt. The wrong one to step to if you want beef, unless you're Bruce Leroy catching bullets with your teeth. I got so many ways to get you hit, and I got you. The full clip. I'm rolling. Some gangsters, respect me, thank you. I got too many ways to get you hit, and I got you. The full clip. I'm rolling. Some gangsters, respect me, thank you. Better watch your fucking mouth when you talk to the boss man. These niggas acting jealous like girls in a school band. But homie, I don't deal with emotions. You niggas is soft like Louboutin green lotion. But you can hate the kid when I'm flowing, but you was only in it just to get what I'm going. Keep going. I guess I'm blind just like Ray Charles. I catch you slipping. You won't see me like you Ray Charles. Catch me dipping like I race cars. Same grind, different hustle, but we reaching for the same stars. So why do you wanna hate on I? Who put in all this work? Who made this pop? OHIO, that playboy shit. What you looking at, bitch? I don't owe you shit. You niggas better off trying to cop you some canes. Rap alone, man, this ain't your thing. I got too many ways to get you in, and I got you. The full clip. I'm rolling. Some gangsters, respect me, thank you. I got too many ways to get you in, and I got you. The full clip. I'm rolling. Some gangsters, respect me, thank you.
614-781-0754, Ohio Playboys. You said what? I sound like what? Hold on, let me turn my motherfucking mics on.
Thank you.
Y'all was talking
the
about
whole
shit.
damn thing.
Y'all was talking a lot of shit. I didn't understand what y'all was talking about the last segment. You feel me?
That was you.
It was me.
Absolutely.
I didn't tell her to bring that dart. I was a bad boy when I used to drink that dart.
That's the one drink.
Listen,
I like my shit melanated, baby. Okay. Every day.
Thanks for throwing my name in there.
Goldie. What's going on? Baby?
All right.
Now ask that question a different way, and then we're gonna end the show.
All right. What I asked before the song, I said, what is good pussy?
Okay.
What is it?
Ask the women.
Okay.
Women, we've already got the men's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it is? It's going to, like, it really is totally different from what y'all think. So,
good pussy is what I have between my legs, just for those viewers and listeners.
We got that bell.
Twice, please.
Hit that bell.
Look, try him and his bell. Hello. But on some real shit, good pussy is pussy that throws it back, pussy that takes control, pussy that knows how to bounce on it and turn a circle while still sitting on it and doing the cowgirl. So when a woman knows how to turn tricks and knows how to move her pussy and gyrate with her pussy with your dick, then that's good pussy. But if you got some pussy that just spread eagle missionary style, then that's not good pussy.
You gotta learn how to use.
You gotta look. He hit that bell with anger.
Right. You gotta use the muscles.
Right. You gotta do them kegels.
Kegels. Yes. You gotta squeeze it and
good pussy
and make it vibrate and all that shit.
Right. Good pussy is taking the blow pop, putting it up your pussy, and then tell your husband
Suck it
that.
out. Same way with the grapes. Same way with the grapes.
How many licks does it take, baby? How many licks does it take?
Same way with the grapes.
Dramatic.
Put some grapes up in your pussy.
I'm saying, y'all.
Everyone you push out. Everyone you push out.
You know.
Everyone you push out. You eat them motherfuckers, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Flat out.
That's how you know your pussy ain't good.
Huh?
Y'all loud.
No, that's how we know.
Like y'all ain't had good dick in forever, so I just don't know what good pussy.
We know what
is good dick?
What is good dick?
What is it, Flair?
No, we asking the women.
Step it up. God damn it.
What's good dick?
Don't give me no quickie. I think a quickie for me is 2 hours. That's a
So
quickie
what's
for me.
good dick? So can a dildo provide good dick?
Yes.
So why do you think
I know you
that is a man? Why do they have a thing called a pocket pussy, right? For men. Why do you think just because you're throwing it back that makes it good pussy? When I get a pocket pussy, I ain't gotta do shit. Ain't nobody doing nothing.
When I'm moving the same movements you are, every time you thrust, I thrust. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a rhythm going on.
I understand what you're saying, but everybody don't believe that.
Okay.
That everybody, that's not.
This is what good pussy is.
Different people.
Everybody
don't want that.
This is what good pussy is.
I'm just saying.
You just want somebody later.
I'm gonna tell you what good pussy is.
I'm gonna hear your definition of it.
I'm just saying. Exactly. That's how I'm obsessed with a dead person.
Like,
tell me your
you
definition
really
of it.
can. I think you really can do a bust a solo off, and that should be the bomb.
No, this is what good pussy is. And this is what good dick is. When we have sex, it's fucking. And it's a competitive nature, spirit, environment. When we have sex, right? No. If I fuck a bitch and she drowned me the first time, give me a second chance. I fuck the shit out of her. She just squirting everywhere. She just breathing hard. She can't take it. Like when it's a competitive spirit that go back and forth, that's good sex.
She's going.
It's not every time I fuck you so good that you just lay there sometimes.
No, you can't do that.
Or I'm so lazy that I'm fat and I'm picking up weight and shit like that, and then all of a sudden that's good dick. No, that ain't how it works.
No, it's not.
Good sex is good dick, and good pussy is good dick for the women. Good pussy for the men is when it's competitive. Like if I'm fucking, let's say Goldie, and I don't know how the result will be, when she has a mystical pussy trim, that's what it is. I don't know what the reaction gonna be. Like, cause I'm fuck bitches to where I know I'm gonna go over there, eat her pussy, fuck the shit out of her, leave.
So you thought
that's not good. I want a bitch that drown the shit out of me, and I just be like, damn, I'm back quick as fuck. My boy's like, damn, bitch, you came back quick as hell, nigga. Like, bro, like that bitch pussy wet as fuck. Like, that's what it is. It's no end result. You can't determine. It's not rational. It's not fake. Good pussy ain't fake. Good pussy
it's not actually good pussy or good dick. It's good sex.
Good sex. Yes. Good sex ain't predictable.
It's what you make it though.
Right.
It don't matter. If I know her pussy and I conquered it where I know what she like, that's not good sex for real to me.
Because you already know what
I know what to do to get her on.
Okay.
I want some shit to where she pushed me down, right the shit out of my dick. I didn't come. I don't even know. I didn't came in the bitch. 3 minutes. Next time I fuck her 2 hours, I fuck the shit out of her. Like, it's not a predicted time. You see what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
Because you're a freak.
But you know what? I can't put up with a nigga that's gonna bust in 3 minutes flat.
But at the end of the day, if he comes back and he fucks you for 2 hours after that,
I don't want you to come back.
It don't fucking matter. Like,
you better do something.
All I'm saying is
about a basketball game or a football game or something, nigga.
Think about it, Thumper. All I'm saying is good pussy is the pussy that is unpredictable. Good sex is unpredictable.
Yeah.
That's if y'all think about it, and this is for flair fact for all y'all bitch ass niggas that's listening. Good sex, because a lot of people wonder why, like, oh, she don't call me back. I fucked the shit out of her. No, women won't call you back because they want sex that's unpredictable. Every time you have sex with this person, they want you to feel like, or they want to feel like it's going to be different
Something
every time.
new.
Something
Damn
new.
right.
Ain't no good pussy like new good pussy.
You can fuck this motherfucker 1,500 times. Yeah, it's gonna be different.
You do the
this time.
same shit. You make the same noise. You raise up, pull your panties down. That shit is boring. You basic. Nobody with that shit. I want you to do different shit every time. And it's a challenge.
Jay, I have to agree with you too, Jay, because it is chemistry. It's the chemistry.
I mean, because if I bust quick, then you got some good pussy. I'm just saying.
I can't stand that though.
Okay. The quickest I ever busted in my life was with the girl I was with the longest. Okay. And I'm glad she gave me a second chance. Like Flair said, it was a competition. Because the second time I went in, I came out Super Bowl and honestly, in the middle of having sex, when she decided, it was like, go ahead and say she wouldn't be mine. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't want you to be mine now. I'm already fucking. But when I broke down, I'd wait. It lasted 4 or 5 years. But he's right. Competition that has something to do with it. And it's unpredictable because I like pussy that I can bust in 2 minutes. Because that is, I mean, granted, I don't want to bust 2 minutes, but if I happen to do it, that's
you have no control over it. I get mad as hell though. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, I'm sorry. Y'all seen King's Comedy? Who was that? Bernie Mac. You ain't get yours, but I got mine. That shit is real life shit because when you bust a nut, you bust the fucking nut.
See, that's my problem because even if y'all
reciprocate that shit, like, okay, you got yours, like. You're a man. You gonna nut regardless.
Exactly.
Y'all gonna nut.
But I could work
like you gotta help her out.
We already into this right now. It's already over. So let's just wait and see what happens next time I get hard.
Jump into your motherfucking finals.
Yes. Let's go ahead and jump into these finals. I want to shout out my cousin Wanye Moore. He's here from Milwaukee. I want to show him a good time tonight.
You about to go buck something? Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, get the question.
It went over my head.
Yeah, mine too.
Fucked up a good joke, but
you did.
And shout out to the CO. Like everybody, be safe tonight.
And why your hair like breezing in the wind? That's your hair?
Yeah, that's my shit.
That shit like breezing in the wind. Okay, like I'm like, damn, she got some Vida Alcensu.
That's my hair. That's my shit.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Tucker.
Hey, shout out to everybody out there.
I want to know why you was just sitting on the ground.
Cause
No, fuck that. Before we go off air, nah, fuck that. We gotta get some shit off. I gotta get some shit off my chest.
Get some shit off your motherfucking chest. Shit.
Like breast cancer.
Every time sometimes you say something.
First of all, Jerry, you watch sports. Why you watch sports? Why NFL ain't wearing like the pink shit no more? You remember how like every October they wore pink for breast cancer and shit like that? They ain't doing that this year.
Yeah, well. I'm pretty sure like they probably had league rules where they had to wear stuff when it first came out. Now you can just wear whatever you want. So everybody, okay. That was a couple years.
I just want to know. Like,
I
thought something happened.
Like 5 years
What
ago.
you interrupted me for?
No. Because I got a question for you.
Because you still see pink out there sporadically, you know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
because of the people that affected by it.
It was probably part of the uniform for the entire league to get behind breast cancer.
But did you ever think about maybe it's because of them, you know, not kneeling for the flag and stuff? Everybody's getting rebellious and all that.
That ain't got nothing to do with kneeling for the flag.
It could be.
I'm just saying, maybe.
It could be. It could be.
I'm just saying, maybe everybody's getting rebellious in this shit.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. I can understand that. I'll agree with you for the first time in 10 years. Last week,
that was the case. You have
last week we had a topic, and I don't want Love or Goldie to say nothing.
Okay, I got you.
Last week we had a topic, and I asked the ladies. I told the ladies that women, when a man do something for a woman, women complain the most because they're not comfortable in their skin. Do you feel like men or women complain the most when a man is? I'll put it like this. If a man does something for you, do you find something to complain about? Be honest.
If he does something for me,
like, yeah. Do you say you dating Jay every day. He's cooking for you. Do you go in your kitchen and complain about something in the kitchen that he's doing?
No.
You don't?
Why would I?
How many women do you think as a percentage do?
Now you got to think about the bitches he fucking with. So
no.
You got to his demographic.
Real talk.
But that test out because it's a big old.
I'm gonna say that's like. I'm gonna say like
right.
Maybe 60% of the women complains about their men.
What is the complaint though? What is the complaint
Maybe
that
like,
women?
While you cooking, you need to wash the dishes.
What else?
or
This is all the shit I just said last week. Go ahead. What else? What else do women complain about? Dumb shit.
It ain't what you mean dumb. Wipe the counter off. That is not
dumb shit. Go ahead.
That's not dumb.
No,
did you
I'm
wipe
just
your
saying.
refrigerator off? Did you? Are you reusing the utensils that you had before? Why would you get the clean ones? I mean,
Exactly. Stupid shit that they can do themselves.
But hold up. See, that's only common sense.
It is, but what I'm saying is, if I'm doing something for you tonight, if I'm doing something for you nice that night, don't worry about what's going on in the kitchen. Worry about what I'm doing for you as a person. Women always.
We can't help but to think.
I think women are more control freaks than men are. That's all I'm saying.
I do. I would say thank you, but I would say shit. I gotta clean this kitchen. See what I'm saying? That's just me.
Because he ain't cleaning like you would.
Because not only that, because I mean, a lot of men don't wash dishes, and when they cooking, they take dishes and use something else, could use the same shit. Anyway, shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to.
She bipolar.
I guess that was here tonight. Who's
No, she's a multitasker.
You see how she did that?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I hit the bell?
I gave you one 3 seconds before you said it.
You need to hit it again because I ain't here. Thank you. Shout out to the Buckeyes. I hope y'all enjoy y'all dinner this week. I know you have.
Anyone special you want to shout out to?
Yes, Miss Love wants to shout out her hubby, DB.
He listening this week.
He listens every time, baby. He always watches.
He lick your butt.
My number
Happy
one.
birthday.
No.
I'm saying though, like
She just told us she didn't like that.
Can I finish?
She said
The
she
reason why
didn't
I asked that because when I love a woman, I'm gonna lick her butt.
But she doesn't like that.
Oh, Lord.
No, you don't like it.
No.
Remember, she said it earlier.
I don't remember. I was drunk.
Yeah, continue my shout out. I want to give a shout out to my
Really?
husband.
Don't ever cut off the chief.
My husband, my rock, my king. Happy birthday, baby. We might go out tonight. We might be hitting up the Spooky Sauce Party.
Where's that
It's at 555 East Rich Street, downtown.
Don't ever give them a shout out. They ain't pay us. Thanks. Go ahead.
This is mine.
Oh, you hosting?
This is my people. This is
You
my
hosting?
company. This is my.
Where's it at? You ain't invite us.
It's
You been here 2
5
hours. Ain't told us about this 555.
I told y'all, didn't y'all? Didn't I tell y'all earlier? Thank you. You just
Oh, so you only talk to the people with pussy.
You
only talk to the people with
was
pussy.
too busy gawking over there.
No.
So, like I said, 555 East Rich Street, downtown Columbus.
Oh, you got attitude.
It's a costume party. If those who do celebrate Halloween, y'all can dress up. If you don't celebrate, just come and get drunk and do what you do.
You don't buy me 2 drinks? I go.
Thank you, love. He don't deserve it.
Love
I
me.
just brought a bottle.
Love me. She'll buy me 2 drinks. Unlike y'all.
Jay,
Y'all leave
you
me
got
on the highway.
anything?
You know what?
Can we stop one
Come on,
second?
Jay.
Don't let him fool y'all. Don't let him fool y'all. He has a lot of people that care about him, but Flair needs a timeout every once in a while.
Yes.
3 of them.
Right.
In as many prayers as he can get. So
Thank you, Jay. Any shout outs, Jay, for you?
I'm out. See y'all next week.
Right.
We love you, Jay.
Oh.
Le Flair Khan.
We don't love Daryl for the next 30 minutes. Daryl's our enemy for the next 30 minutes. We don't love him right now.
I want to give a big shout out to damn.
Your bitches.
No. I want to give a shout out to my reflection.
I told you.
Without it, none of this is possible. Remember, hit Narcistic Entertainment up 614. Matter of fact, don't even hit that number. Hit the email narcisticent@gmail.com. Also, go check out the new Narcistic Nation mixtape on SoundCloud.com/Narcistic Nation. If you can't spell it, you need to follow us on Narcistic100 on Twitter and Narcistic Entertainment on Facebook and IG. With that being said, I want to say special shout out to Trill for Real, Sugar Bear, Scooter Prince, and the whole TTB Entertainment. Shout out to Goldie.
Shout out to Daryl.
Can I say one more thing?
Shout out
Damn.
Desmond. What's his last name?
Desmond who?
That nigga goes in on Facebook.
Desmond Henderson.
That nigga goes in. Shout out to Desmond Henderson. You go in, my nigga.
That's
funny.
Aquino. That's my nigga. What's up? What's up, Desmond?
Right.
Shout out to
for me.
Desmond. That's
Shout
my
out to breast cancer awareness, to Zahara Marie James, Kenyatta Sharice James, and Eloise James, all survivors and late members of breast cancer.
Can you bring a breast cancer person that survived cancer? Because I want to know what their sex drive is like.
Yes,
You know what?
I have
that.
someone perfect that I can bring.
She got one titty.
You know what?
done.
Don't do that. You know,
Don't bring her there. This don't have to be done up. No. She's listen. She's very.
Baby, now you're dead. Over G.
Now it's back.
Oh, baby, turn up the speakers. Oh, I wanna see blue up. Oh, baby, turn up the Riesling. I wanna see smoke up. Oh, girl, I give you all my money. As you give me good loving. Oh, baby. Baby, I know we other guys, girl, I know go fall for you. My lady, just show me the way, girl, I swear I go die for you. My honey, just tell them the thing that you need, and my baby. Baby, I go give you the thing that you want. Tell me the thing that you want. I go give you the thing that you want. See her now. I'm better than them, when she goes out, I'm better than them, my baby know that I'm better than them. When she know that I'm better than them. My baby know that I'm better than them. When she knows that I'm better than them. Step into the place now. I'm on a VIP. All the guys for the place now, they want me who I be. I never drink anything, yeah, girl, if you know be NSC. Oh, all the guys for the club now, they call me OG. The girls, yeah, they won't feel me now. Every time, every day, they wanna hold me now. But they know that the boy is banana, yeah. So, baby girl, we are straight to my room now. I know you're feeling the groove now. On the road every day in the rover, yeah. See, I know, I'm better than them. When she goes out, I'm better than them. My baby know that I'm better than them. When she goes out, I'm better than them. My baby know that I'm better than them. When she goes out, I'm better than them.
Now it's back.
There's a place about 1,000 miles away from the ordinary. There's a place a little more dangerous. And you don't have to give a shit to get there. You just gotta think Outhouse. Peter's Outhouse Steakhouse. Well, brand new menus like nothing you've ever seen before. With prices that'll make you cry out, what the fuck, Peter? 30 meals under $30, starting at $29.95. It'll make you happier than clubbing a koala or sticking a spear in a croc's eye. So live dangerous, go to the Outhouse. Peter's Outhouse Steakhouse.
Heaven shower. Like so this thing they go. Ololufe, my baby, no my baby sílẹ̀ lọ. Ololufe, my baby, no my baby sílẹ̀ lọ. Hello, priceless Jules. You got me so confused. All suddenly wanna go the news. When did I go wrong with you, baby? You give me fever, make it bad man the shiver. You give me fever, make it bad man the shiver. I'm down on my knees, begging you, baby, please. Don't let this love insist. Your heart give me back the keys. I'm down on my knees, begging you, baby, please. Don't let this love insist. Your heart give me back the key. Ololufe, my baby, jọ̀wọ́ ọmọ fi mí sílẹ̀ lọ olólùfẹ́ my baby jọ̀wọ́ ọmọ fi mí sílẹ̀ lọ ìfẹ́ mi dúró tì mí o bí kò dúró jọ̀wọ́ máa ń lọ ìfẹ́ mi dúró tì mí o. I need you now, please don't go. I'm down on my knees, begging you.